Oh, they're like, hey, just act like I said something funny, chat. Just the whole time, like I said something funny. Okay, there we go. I fix it. Steve made a thumbnail for this, and then they were like, oh, by the way, we made a thumbnail like after the fact, which is kind of annoying. But it's all good. So there's that. Yeah, see, I'm hilarious, dude. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. All right. Overwatch League. This one. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, the following 3 hours is brought to you by Overwatch League. For anybody that doesn't know, the 2023 Grand Finals are in like 5 minutes or something like that, really, really soon. We're going to watch through all the games and stuff on stream. If anybody doesn't know, I love competitive gaming in general. I've watched Overwatch League stuff on stream in the past. So yeah, this is literally, there's no links to click. There's nothing to do other than just chill. And we're going to watch some extremely psycho level players go nuts.
Being able to capture this second round and this first map, and they're gonna have a full slate of ultimates to do it. They can throw everything in the kitchen sink at this next one to close it out.
The fact that Birdring is about to get another EMP soon. Lee was trying to spy check him. We saw with the focusing beam. He's got the duplicate. Spark have a plethora of ultimates to work with here. Gushue activates the primal, so close to the ledge here off the map. He gets hit with another.
I don't think the captions are actually working.
UJT also had hit onto Lee from Izayaki, and with the rally from Lee Jae-gon to try to help heal, but a huge anti from Monk.
This is, hold on, let me see if I can find the, I have the bracket
using that nano
somewhere.
Boost, and Lee had the duplicate too. They said now everything as overtime ticks away.
This is for third.
Number one in the speed run.
So there you go. So for anybody that has not kept up with anything, everything Overwatch League, Boston Uprising, the Uprising and Spark are playing for third place right now. And then we go to Houston and Florida, I think.
They just keep playing things to their own game. The dive, so clean, so aggressive.
Yeah, Florida Mayhem is the finals game. So
Monk's sleep and that huge ante on that back line definitely was a nail in the coffin for that final fight.
For third, first to three have a grand finals, first to four. Yep.
Look at Shy.
Yep.
Clicking on everybody who is just forced to back away. Nowhere to run for Smurf. Few times
I think Cam's in a good spot.
Swapping over to the Echo here and well makes so much sense because again you have that verticality, so that way you can reposition yourself safely in the line of sight of Monk, who could not have to put himself in a vulnerable position.
And what's the nicest thing about the Hangzhou Spark lineup, and they've showed us this throughout the course of the playoffs, is that they have a lot of flexibility.
Yeah, plus this probably watching this is probably better than watching your current NFL team, because I mean if you're especially if you're a Giants fan, yeah.
And pull off stunts like that.
That and the fact that everyone just jumped on the opportunity where you try to get a reset, you pop the primal, but you got not only hit by the focusing beam, the anti, everything under the sun. But now you have to go back to the drawing board here. It's going to be the Uprising pick. We are moving on to Midtown, and that's coming to you.
So, anybody that hasn't kept track of this stuff, finals for Overwatch League 2023, the first place prize pool for this is $1 million, which is friggin' ridiculous. 400K for second place. Overwatch League still is like one of the largest prize pools in esports right now, which is friggin' awesome. And I know not everybody has been like all about the Overwatch 2, Overwatch 1 to 2 swap over, but competitive Overwatch is still just absolutely phenomenal to watch. Especially a game like this, the coordination just always goes crazy. That should go up automatically second here. That should be good. Should be good there. Cool. Who's hosting this year? Is it in Toronto? Let me go find out. It is Toronto, yeah. Which is cool. I think they bounce it around every year too, don't they? God, watching God tier Genji is gonna piss me off. Who can do co-stream with League of Legends Worlds? If Riot reaches out, dude, I'm in, you know? I'm trying to read the sign back there. I've not played a lot of Echo either. Although I've watched her clone people and then crap on me, so. Yeah, Jessivity, you're watching a guy watch other people play video games now. So there's like layers of watching. Oh, man. Little Sunday stream, dude. Little chill Sunday stream. Yeah, Houston, Florida at 6 p.m. I think that's Eastern, so 5 Central. And that's the last set of games. Dude, I've watched there's some insane Echo players. Have you seen the mode yet? I've not, no. I haven't played Overwatch in a while. I think I missed like a season. Watching a dude watch a dude play another dude. Yep. Did you get comfy and switch to cat? Dude, Abraham. That's actually not a bad idea. Just super relaxed. I'm trying to think if I have the audio and stuff set up for that. I don't know that I do right now. Lupo's React Andy now? You know? Well, I watched plenty of other people fucking just put... you see XQC watch other people's videos and then walk away and go to the bathroom for 10 minutes and he gets paid. Why would I not do it? Ryan, actually, we're going to hit dinner time here in a little bit.
Welcome back, everyone. The Hangzhou Spark take game number 1 as we move on to our second map onto Midtown. We see some changes coming in. The Spark trying to continue their run, knowing themselves as the comeback masters. Now
so
having to face
for those that don't know, the behind the scenes,
placement match is definitely super tricky for them as well. But they're already up 1 map. Getting a sub.
The behind the scenes for like recording those kind of shots, recording those shots like the teams walking away, bro, so awkward. They're so funny. We did a bunch of like that kind of stuff for Fortnite. Actually, Epic did a really good job of those. But the competitive players, they're just there to play. They don't. Almost always, they'll like not. They don't really care about doing that kind of stuff. Typically, it's very much focused on I just want to play. That's it. They don't want to do anything else. They just want to sit and play. And it's actually really cool to see how dedicated and focused competitive esports players are, because it shows 100% behind the scenes too. It's wild. It's not even not smiling or not showing emotion. It's just like, all right, I'll do this thing. Okay, done.
Well, translate over to those types of roles. But Midtown coming up next. Boston Uprising have been able to put on a heck of a performance on this map in particular, especially when they want to run something like the
McBoom. There are I'll watch like Siege. I used to watch StarCraft 2 a ton, dude. A ton. That was actually my first big game that I got really into the esports scene on.
Checkpoint 2, where we see a lot of teams struggling to get through that car wash.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Can we just sit on Shy the entire time as a soldier enjoyer, please?
By the way, that's what my brain still looks like right now. Getting set up for this match. Looking at the pigeons, taking their bite at the pastries, but also thinking about what we had seen prior, where the Spark has
Sausage Jack. Let's not go too far down the rabbit hole. Do the Hour Rewards for watch. No, Spoom, you got to watch it on the main channel for the Overwatch League rewards stuff. They do not do drops for people like me, apparently. But I think it's just a functionality thing, not that they don't want to.
Both of these teams just want to showcase the best of the best. They've already been
Genji.
able to have great runs throughout the playoffs. They can continue here for that money.
Gonna be real annoying.
In Boston Uprising leave the attacking
I want to see where Decay goes too.
Come back with the tried and true. A composition
this
that was
is a
able
sick
to
shot.
take down the likes of the London Spitfire and Hangzhou Spark, bringing something else really special to the board. We've got Gushue on the Orisa. You know how impactful that Olari from Pineapple can really be too, but the healing pylon is already down. But there's great places to be able to set that up on Midtown.
They're gonna have to wait for an opportunity to get like a good poke off. Echo is really high up on the right side too.
Beautiful the patience from the Boston Uprising.
There we go. There we go. Look at that. They're like immediately tagging and just pushing on one person. It's
trying to find Leaf.
Echo?
Can
Nope.
be an easy target considering he is on the Echo currently right now, having that sustainability from Monk and Pineapple. Gooshway going to be able to see that Uprising.
Oh, why is the timeline thing at the bottom?
Inside the side room, but
Stop it.
Leaf finding that first pick up to Decay. Look at him through that
No,
window.
go away.
Trying to cut off
there we go. Now it's gone. I got it.
As they are funneled inside this room.
Leaf staying on the Echo too. This is just so difficult for Boston Uprising to deal with because they don't have too many angles.
He's at 91% ult already too. Izayaki has on Bastion already too, but I don't know when he's even gonna use that. I think they want to try and get on the point first.
That tiny room. Well, they're also down a member, but Ant Matrix out. They're ready to leave.
That was beautiful. That's what they were waiting for. They were waiting for the window to come up, and Birdring was able to profit, finding Pineapple. No pylon on the board here right after that. Leaf had the duplicate, trying to get the copy, was able to get the Orisa here. The Immortality Field was already used up from Monk, and he's incredibly low with no other sustain after Pineapple was the first to go down. Now the Hangzhou Spark having to resort.
You're gonna get stuck in this like back and forth tug of war now.
Decay though with the javelin. Gooshway is going to be able to walk all over his body. Shy had activated the visor earlier on.
Imagine being Genji and getting caught by the spear.
Able to build into the sound barrier, keeping this fight going for as long as possible. Gooshway with the Terror Surge.
Wow, dude, that's going to be a really solid hold. That's crazy.
Is able to find a backline.
That's a really solid hold.
Boston Uprising were able to capture a third of the point, but now they have invested so many ultimates. The sound barrier came out from Legion just to try to be
Spark
able to
used a whole ton. Uprising still has 2, almost 3. They're going to have Genji again soon.
So now
they're going to have a railgun spam in a second, plus a vacuum from Orisa. If they're going to push in and get it, it's probably got to be right now because they have the ults available.
To poke away there too, looking through that window and managing to go over to the side. Leaf comes in with the focusing beam, finding Smurf, who goes down with the Terror Surge in hand. Izayaki continuing on this fight before he gets taken out and sniped by Gooshway with the javelin. He had used the window earlier on in Uprising. Have to
good.
Ults, but they are falling like flies here. They keep up this fight. It's being elongated, but it's just allowing Spark to profit, wasting even more time away from the Uprising with less than a minute.
I mean, based on the pacing of these
dude, if they hold this early,
last chance. You've got 50 seconds left on the clock.
You have one dive left, and that's it.
And Decay,
that little heal node from what's her name? Who's Pineapple playing as? That's the newest character. I've not played with or played as or against her yet.
They do not want to let him get away with that.
That little heal thing up above.
Pineapple does have that Captain Sun. Leaf is nearing that duplicate. Sends out the javelin, walks forward. Oh, he wants it. He wants
Alari?
it.
Yeah.
Shy gets teleported into his arms, and Decay follows up with a combo. But with the Immortality Field out, he only finds Pineapple in there.
Got one, and that's it.
Able to shut him down immediately afterwards. And Gooshway, he's
dude,
the insurance that the Spark need. Gooshway with the 4K coming
in
to get the follow-up. Beautiful.
Orisa is so insane, man.
Uprising are nowhere in sight other than Decay.
She's so good.
They can't get
She's so good.
They can't get there. Trigger the overtime. Hangzhou Spark just
full hold. Good lord.
Pick of Midtown.
Woo.
What are in those hands?
See, this is what I'm talking about. Dude, watching competitive Overwatch is always friggin' crazy because the players are so good.
Well, we see a reverse sweep on them.
Oh no, don't you speak that into existence.
Damn.
I'm not gonna jinx it. They're playing way too good right now.
How many Spark fans are in this audience right now?
They've played so well. But Boston Uprising have such amazing talented players that we keep highlighting for right reason here. But Gooshway is playing so good on this Orisa.
Probably see the same comp going to the next round.
Shutting down Decay, that was their win con here, looking at the Uprising. They wanted to follow up. They wanted to be able to utilize that blade. The Immortality Field from Izayaki, but nothing.
Ooh,
as from the
Kiriko,
trying to pull him out from the corner that they were trying to wrap around, it was not going to work out there. Shy was on an off angle, was able to shut him down
tanking with
afterwards.
Is that Doomfist?
I love these answers, and we take a look at the replay here from Gooshway. This is the start of the fight.
Interesting.
Yeah, Gooshway is able to get just
punch.
a big pick there onto Smurf.
Oof.
And just a follow-up after that, too. This was after we ended up seeing the investment of both of those ultimates. And sadly, no conversion there for Boston. They have to get set up on their defense. And
was there no swap from Uprising? Are they running the same? I think they're running the same comp.
Them, which
right?
That sounds like a lot.
Doomfist on
Right
offense.
Gushue had gotten one other pick just right before he found Smurf.
Oh, he's on the Doomfist too. Hangzhou Spark are looking to try to close this one out
Leave
fast.
went to
Very similar look that we
Genji.
had seen earlier. As Gushue manages to go right back, makes a swap perhaps. Yeah, he's
Oh yeah,
going
come back. Winston.
Winston could also finish this quickly,
Winston.
to be fair.
Little shield bubble, little monkey shield bubble dive.
Opportunity. I mean, this is where the Spark like to thrive. Pineapple
Going in, they got an isolation in the back. That was really good isolation. Holy crap.
Monk having to be careful though. And you can already see the uprising.
What a dude, that's such a good opportunity right there.
Holding that high ground, Bergring on the other side, holding hands with Izayaki. The immortality
Almost.
saving Bergring
Almost.
just for now. But no one is checking shot
Izayaki's
yet.
super low.
Smurf is isolated. He's on his own.
Oh, Decay tried to swoop in to help him out. He followed up and at least got
Dude,
Pineapple.
they're getting
The
really
Bergring
good
comes in right
isolations. They have
behind
no
the fire
tank,
truck.
no tank on either
Finds
side
Gushue.
right now, and they're down to support on Spark side.
With getting more of this poke pressure, but losing out on those two
Smurf
leads, I think he's
changed.
just gonna back away
The
and
Junker
wait out on the rest
Queen.
of the Spark.
Take a
The
look
little
at this.
defense
Smurf's
action.
actually gonna switch
Oh, no,
over to
back-
Winston as
back to
well.
Winston.
Thought about the Junker Queen for a second,
Winston.
but it's going to be dive versus dive. Bergring has a lot of one-shot potential when you take a look at that charge railgun shot, but Izayaki has a scatter already. He's going to be out of LOS of the DPS to heal them because of the bubble.
Oh, huge. That was huge here, especially with Izayaki also having the window too, just to prevent even more aggression from the Spark. If they want
They're
to
gonna get a decent hold here with no tank. If Spark has no dive yet, they just lost the support. They're gonna lose DPS.
Being put into position by
I thought based on how last round went that Spark was gonna be able to push through this really fast.
They have to play aggressive though, because that amount of percentage that Boston Uprising captured is just not a lot of wiggle room to work with. So if you can find a pick, you can get some poke, try to win out in the ultimate economy, then Boston Uprising have a win condition on the board to be able to actually get this full hold. But what's going to be tough is we do have a Dragon Blade coming online. Legion does not have a sound barrier yet.
Nano Blade at least here too. That's going to be a nice
Nano's up right now. He's running it.
His visor, clearing some extra space.
There you go.
The back line is going to be Monk alongside Gushue.
Monk and Juice.
Decay with his own blade, utilizing the sound barrier. Gets by Monk, who's been the problem. Sends out the nano boost onto Gushue. As Gushue can't protect him.
That was a good sleep.
Get away from Smurf. That was the priority target there. And the Boston Uprising had managed to shut down Monk before he came.
That's a good hold.
And he still used that.
Where are the teams? These teams in pubs, dude, they don't exist. Monk is gross. That was a nasty sleep.
Yeah, Boston Uprising have done a fantastic job so far at picking their targets. And
tragically, it didn't result in Spark being able to convert on that. But all right, so they've got 2 ults, 3 ults. Never mind, they have 3 ults.
Has that Kiriko Kitsune rush ready to go as well.
Yep, there it is. Speaking of which, diving in. Oh, Lee went down really fast too.
With the shots, finds Lee, shuts him down, and he tries to use the blade, and then Pineapple retaliates. Being able to sidestep all the way over to the other side.
There you go.
Smurf tries to find Shy, but Gushue with the primal.
Dude, if they can get Decay, they might be able to have it. They might have it. Monkey on monkey violence. Monkey on monkey violence.
Forced to pop the primal. Try to body block him by the window. There's another exit point. No, you can't go anywhere. Get over here. Smurf claims Gushue's head.
Dude, what a freaking hold. Are you kidding me? That was so close.
Kept so occupied there. But Hangzhou Spark
you
can see some desperate swaps coming through. Leave is off the Genji, gonna go over to the Tracer now, and Pineapple over to the
15
Brute
seconds.
just to help provide some extra sustain to the flankers that are on Hangzhou Spark. But Boston Uprising, they might be doing it. 10 seconds left, and Boston are looking in a position now to try to get Decay this blade, as well as just get a quick pick that stop the Spark in their tracks.
Ooh, that's
they got an OT?
That's how you do it. Finding Bergring and Lee Jae gone first. Lee Jae gone so close to that sound barrier. Look at that progress. The blade in the side room. He dashes in. He finds Shy to get shut down immediately afterwards.
Wait.
Look at Smurf's positioning.
Here we go. We got Monkey dive in. Smurf's gonna have to sit on the outside and just try and slow him down as much as possible. Nope. Oh God.
As long as they can.
Oh God.
Nobody's left to defend.
Dude.
Spark put themselves at match point.
Woo. Dude, that's crazy. Down to the friggin' last second.
Can hear everybody so
the
excited.
Overwatch or the
this roster.
overtime last second hold there.
Seamless, absolutely seamless.
I think I heard a war horn in the crowd. We are rallying.
Helping out the warpath of the Hangzhou Spark.
They choked like the Bears.
Sweep this match.
Wonder how much they're playing for? Any idea in the prize pool? Yeah, first place. So they're playing for third right now. I didn't see what the prize pool for third was. But second is 400K for the team. First is $1 million. Dude, Boss is gonna have to turn around last second here and try and put, and they're gonna have to run 3 straight. Otherwise, that's that, and they're fourth.
See, as we take a look at these highlights onto Midtown, this is where they lost against the Atlanta Reign earlier, making the adjustments that they need. The Sparkers so quick to adapt.
That was really good. The pop up
with Pineapple immediately after using the Captive Sun. That was off too of the Terror Surge that Gucci had used to bring everybody closer to him by that middle choke.
Yeah, it's been such beautiful play coming through from the Hangzhou Spark, and
bro,
they've
the
had
spears,
so much practice as well. Dive versus dive.
Those javelins are nuts. Third's 225K, fourth is 130. There you go.
Against some of the best.
Imagine BSG 1 mil turning. Yeah, that.
Time and time again.
Targov's not a competitive game though.
Where we take a look at a map like Circuit Royale, and they're out here playing the dive, but they don't even show us just that. Hangzhou Spark are so multifaceted that they showed us the dive plus the Orisa composition, plus the poke. They have so many different looks that they can show us, and maybe they get a chance to show
Junk
us
City
3-0 as a New Junk City up next for the Boston Uprising's pick for Flashpoint.
This is where they strive the most. This is where they power up, or is this going to be
1 mil hacker tourney, dude.
We're going to have to see on the other side of this break.
Saying 1 mil tourney, it's 1 mil for first alone. Yeah. Yep. Get out of here, Steam. Go away. There we go. I need to refresh this because it got bumped. There we go. Yeah, Flashpoint's the new game mode. It's literally just hardpoint. Wait. So how does it work? It functions just like hardpoint? I got a lot of time between rounds. That's okay. It's time to go get snacks and stuff. Where's he watching this? It's just the Overwatch League YouTube channel in 4K, as one does. So I'm gonna make sure it's set specifically. King of the Hill, first 3 cap, I think wins. Gotcha. Okay. It's an interesting. I mean, at least they're trying new modes, right? Best out of 5. Yeah, this one is. And then it's best of 7 for grand finals, right? Well, this would have been a perfect 4K stream. Well, it's 4K for me. I know it's not for you, tragically. I wish it could be. Okay, let's be honest, chat. I can keep up with them, right? Yeah? Like, easily. I'm almost positive. Like, 99% positive. Yeah, I'm honestly probably better than at least half the players. Simply on experience alone. I'm also twice the age of pretty much every single one of them. What is music in DMCA? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter for me right now. You just reminded me I need to set a setting here. Cool. All right. Real quick. This next game's gonna start. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Hold on, chat. You're in charge while I'm gone.
Welcome back, everyone. Everything on the line here for the Boston Uprising. This all-star lineup, and this is where they match up against the Spark as we move on to map number 3 on to New Junk City.
And Boston Uprising are going to have to do something, because at this point they're staring down the barrel of getting 3-0'd by the Hangzhou Spark.
Decided I need snacks, chat.
So well in this match today. We are going to have Lengsa subbing in for Pineapple. As we're heading over to Flashpoint, makes a lot of sense. Just
I got mango and chips and another drink.
Help speed the entire team around and make sure that those rotations on a map that is as fast-paced as Flashpoint will be much easier.
I'm not going to watch competitive Overwatch stuff.
But it has been a tough road so far for the Boston Uprising. This match has... It's been tough out here. It's been a little tough.
Hey, there's a $100,000 money match on the line basically right here.
Peace, what did you do?
Third and fourth place that you're staring at currently right now with the Sparks run so far. They've had quite a run. Jake earlier and Avril, they've been going at it. We talked to them in the green room, and Avril has all this faith right here on this team for all the right reasons. We've been able to see them shine.
I'm going to call a Spark sweep. This game they win.
Have been looking like they're
this game
on fire.
They win.
But going into New Junk City to also kind of throw them off, looking at the way that they've been playing thus far.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Surabasa has always been up their wheelhouse, so if Boston Uprising have to pick any Flashpoint map, maybe don't give them the map that they were able to for sure take the last time that they played against each other. New Junk City is one of those other maps as well. When you take a look at how the dive actually plays on the map like this, it can be a little bit trickier. You just don't have as much architecture to really hide behind if you're going to be playing something like the Doomfist or the
big L
Winston.
compared to Spark.
But
on
the flip side of that too,
I mean, you watch the last 2 games.
Vulnerable.
They're going nuts.
Out of position.
Ooh. All right.
Oh no! Don't tease Junker Queen.
Okay.
I'm all for it.
Hey,
I love
Smart Junker Queen.
Don't change.
You got Doomfist.
Don't change off of the Junker Queen.
Brigitte.
I don't know.
And Anna.
I will wait. I'm waiting.
A little Bastion on this map.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
Okay. Leave going over to the Tracer.
Now we got the Junker Queen. We got the Smurf Junker Queen.
This is great too, because then we get to see Birdring being on that Bastion where he's been able to profit out here. Leave has had so many amazing games being on this Tracer. Let's get started already off the rip as the Uprising already taking an aggressive position around the middle part.
Boston Uprising.
Okay, I have to learn the game mode at the same time. So I haven't played this one yet.
Stuck in a corner right now, but look at Gushue.
It seems very straightforward though.
Yaki going down right after that. They had to flip a little earlier, and EJ got managing to navigate away.
Yep. Sparks already down, both support and a tank. Okay. Boston looking a little spicy. A little spicy.
Finally finish him off. It's playing Ring Around the Rosie by this choke, and it's just all a Smurf game as he's been able to
Bro, what is happening?
Find his necessary picks before making their way down to the point.
One of the things that I really love about the Junker,
I'm regretting my bet right now.
Glad that Smurf walked out of the gates with this.
I'm not happy about my bet right now.
Knives can really help to pull a member of the Hangzhou Spark out of position and to make it easier for the rest of the Boston Uprising to dislodge them and take them down. And you're already seeing that come into full force, especially if Gushue is going to jump in with all of those movement skills. He can't get out.
Like we saw right there, you just talked about it, pulling him right back in, and then Zakay just gets a follow-up with the combo onto the dash. Beautiful damage output that we're seeing right now from Boston Uprising. Finding Lengsa last, but taking control now over 2 team fights.
It's going to be a great start for the Boston Uprising, and they're going to continue to play this aggressively. Siaki's going to have that amplification matrix up, and that is a great way to be able to zone the Hangzhou Spark away from this central point on New Junk City.
Spark pull off a reverse sweep, Cody.
Just pop Birdring down behind that window and shoot as the Hangzhou Spark start to make their way in, but give a little bit of space.
Spark's got at least something to work with now.
Wait for it with the window now coming in, and
the third one. They're going to have all 5 ults here in a sec.
All the damage out.
They're going to have all 5 ults in a sec.
So much damage to eliminate that shield, to eliminate the back line.
Boss had a pop 2, they got full support. DPS almost dead.
Came out and just wasn't enough to be able to sustain the firepower that Birdring was
Junker Queen is clapping cheeks. Oh my god.
Boston, they just had to use those 2 support ultimates Feels a little bit bad
Holy
to
cow.
have the sound barrier there a little aggressively, but that is enough investment to be able to secure this
There's
first
one flashpoint. Okay.
And we get a chance to
Go to
move
the
on to
second
the
point.
next one. Boston Uprising
So there's
off
3,
to a
and
blazing
it's best of 3,
start
right?
here,
So
Vicky,
if
as we head
Boston gets
over
the second
to
one,
the
then
refinery now.
the map is over.
Does
right?
give the advantage over to the Spark, as you already see Gushue managing to try to contest them by that choke point. You see Leave also trying to circle around them and sandwich them. Decay does have that blade. He'll be able to have a ball game here if they try to follow
they're
it.
5.
He
Okay.
dashes right through to try to isolate Monk. The follow-up from Smurf. Love the communication as he slices
trying
and
to pick him
dices
off.
Shy. Having to back away literally 1. He gets shut down by Leave. That's 2 still out. Monk wasn't able to use the nano boost. Doesn't even seem like he needed it because the lanes of being right there could give that sustainability to Gushue with the fly slaughter.
Brendel at the top, the first of 3 is for winning the series.
Doorway. He had the rampage, but was going to hold on to it. Lexa shuts him down. And now the Hangzhou Spark gets control over the second flashpoint.
Did you see Smurf just like giggling while all that is happening? He was having just the classic tank experience in Overwatch, getting CC'd to absolute oblivion. But Boston Uprising get a chance to come back into this one with
Thought you
Smurf
said
ultimate
Doomfist is about to pop
available.
off, chat.
So let's see how
The heck
that
is that about?
Rampage is able to make quick work of the Hangzhou Spark. Monk has a great answer to this. You have the nano to be able to give that over to someone to keep them alive. But here they come. Boston's coming in.
Oh, here we go.
Nano boost coming in. Smurf coming in with the rampage right through the doorway. Decay follows up. Finds shots. He was
There's 1
from that rampage.
You got Decay.
And just right back. Low discoveries that we're seeing in this side room right here. Bergring fighting for his life, looking right back at Gushue, so that's none of my business. Managing to navigate away because he's got no sustainability. His backline gets taken out. Leave is able to find Lee Jae-gon, who will have the sound barrier going into this next fight, but just navigating away through the next entrance.
Or you got to be so sneaky,
Hangzhou
Tracer.
Spark are able to keep control of this as well. Gushue does go down before getting that Meteor Strike online, but that means that you can get into that with the Meteor Strike, or even just use it as an escape mechanism for this next engagement. So play a little bit more aggressively as Bergering's gonna just pop the ultimate here.
All right.
Keep him at bay a little bit. Not gonna actually net any kills, but Shy is set up behind him.
Oh!
I say that, but
Too
where was
soon.
Monk?
Show that.
Waiting to delay. He found Monk.
Show that bat. I want to see how she died.
Decay gets the profit right afterwards. That finds 3. That's also going to waste even more time. After the Spark had taken that point first, they're at 82%.
Yeah, artillery strike is sneaky. It has a long trigger time if you want it to be able to, and
I
that
wanna
was
see
enough
how
for the Hangzhou Spark to walk
Anna
right
died.
into that one. And if you're losing Anna, you're losing such a main source of healing for your team, and those dives become even harder to initiate. Monk has been so good with landing those antis and those sleeps, and so you're taking out a huge threat of the Spark and can't go in without that.
It's been a huge primary focus for them to look down at Monk. They do use the window. An anti does land into Decay here. No follow potential. The Immortality Field was
Bro, that was
used.
so much
Nice
damage so
sound
fast.
barrier just in time for Izayaki, but the sleep at the Bergering, the post bomb.
Okay.
After the sleep,
Okay.
the follow-up as the overclock comes in.
Oh!
Shy!
Ow!
These shots finds Lee Jae-gon next. And a 2K follow-up from Gushue to wipe out the Uprising and to retake this point.
Okay,
That
Spark.
was expensive, but it was so worth it because now Spark have been able to buy themselves another life in this map. You've got it all tied
They're
up
already
here.
moving off, too. That's so
on
smart.
New Junk City, as we are going to see that next flashpoint open up. Boston Uprising are all ready to go, but this is in Spark's territory. They're able to make it here to be able to match Boston Uprising on that high ground.
Having the positional advantage, going right over to Ducks here before dropping down right afterwards. Oh, they wanted to try to isolate Gushue here. Monk's about to have the
Every time Doomfist dives, I always get terrified. Monk's down, which is a good pickup. Then they lost 2. They have ult their support and a DBS, second DBS. Spark, trying to clutch up. They close it out.
Rampage. Solo. Was it worth it? Gushue still alive, backing away before
Okay, Smurfs
they
is
make their
backing
way
up.
over to the point.
Flashpoint's gonna unlock, and it looks like Hangzhou Spark might be able to get that first capture. Lungs is trying his best to be able to keep Smurf from being able to contest that point. And that's gonna be this cap for Spark. All of Boston, though, they're coming back into this one, trying to play around Decay's Dragon Blade.
See, that just worries me. Every time I see it, it just worries the shit out of me.
Gushue having the Meteor Strike to reposition just in case. And he's got the high ground here, activates it immediately. Immortality Field had already been used by Izayaki. Comes in right in their face. Well, the Kane had the blade. I mean, he had the dash. Answers him immediately as he comes down. The nano boost on the Shy, though, from the overclock. Finds 3.
Oh my God!
3K.
Oh my God!
K. Puts the K in a coffin. Cleans up the Uprising while still
Holy
the
shit!
positioning on the point.
Shy
Bro,
got that
Shy
unlocked
is
so fast
gross.
as well. charge up that ultimate, just have it at the ready to be able to have a finishing blow onto the Boston Uprising attack push. And now Hangzhou Spark.
Okay.
They've got one more fight in front of them before they secure this second flashpoint for them as well. Leave as a pulse bomb again. Be able to land this on the back line. You can see.
Wow.
Commanding shout.
Off of that shout, Decay gets so much done.
You got an answer. That's okay.
Gets 3 off from the Spark here. Gets to finally retake the point. The Spark are going to be able to regroup.
And he doesn't have to use the blade for that either. So while he didn't get a chance to use it in that last fight, he now has that as something that he can use when the Hangzhou Spark make their way back in again.
Oh, look at their positioning here.
Yeah, they're holding them outside of the ducks.
Comes the artillery strike.
Show me 4.
Leave. Just trying to isolate Birdring. They had using Mortality Field. They did force that out after he tried to send out the pulse bomb.
None.
Safe here.
Okay.
Ooh, rally though. That's still messed up. Wow.
That was a huge ult save. That's 3 ults simultaneously there from Boston.
Decay with the blade. Wastes even more time so that way they can even themselves out against the Spark in this percentage.
Boston Uprising
Kelly,
a lot of
they look
ultimates
really
there.
good.
That's 4 in the bank now, hoping that Smurf's Rampage was going to come online. Might be able to be enough. I mean, if Hangzhou Spark just have to walk into the central archway.
Yeah, that ult.
They can play around this though. That's what
Was
Doomfist is nice for. Just try to get
perfectly
it back
timed.
and disrupt them. Huge sleep.
Huge, and then they out the ante right there too. But while Monk is that primary focus, he gets taken down, and they can't even contest.
Not good.
They backcap.
What?
Not good.
Leave. Are you kidding me? With Goose Ray Reed right there too.
Spark got the second one.
So far.
There's no way.
Feel that.
Hangzhou Spark. Oh my God, I'd be so tilted as
The fuck, dude, the
Boston.
C9.
They get a nice pick on the Gushway though before moving over to the next flashpoint. The Hangzhou Spark
I don't know why they
stuck
moved
out
off.
underneath them. Would have never seen that coming.
Actually crazy here from the Hangzhou Spark. So much potential.
Boston
here to
throwing,
us.
dude.
Moving on to that next point. Monk is about to have that nano boost ready. Smurf does have that rampage.
Smurf's gonna have that rampage to be able to hold the door, but Hangzhou Spark are playing a little bit safer around this. Everyone's so low already.
Scoops up 2. Lengsa is on the other side of that rampage. Sends out the carnage.
Joker Queen is so good, man.
And taking control over this fight first is going to be so important to regain that momentum. Very similar look to what we had seen in that last point.
Just pushing. Why would you not just push, dude?
Forward here before navigating right back, just in
Smurf's
case
a good player.
they try to approach from the back end of this point.
Boston cannot make that same mistake again. You can see them playing a little bit closer together to make sure that they're not going to get picked off by a stray coming through from Leave or Gushway. But Hangzhou Spark, Hong could put that nano on
Boston would be mad about that if they could read.
Shy's gonna do with the nano.
He's trying to do it again. Look at the point right now. Look at the point. Leave is on there. Leave is on there. I mean, he's gonna be able to drop it too. I mean, off of that overclock. Hangzhou Spark were able to find 3. Gushway coming in from the heavens with the meteor strike to find Izuyaki, and they are able to retake the point. Well, Smurf is just left behind.
We've seen such an evolution of Flashpoint right now where a lot of teams are more willing to be able to take those fights away from the point. And if that's going to be able to get them that success, then fantastic. As you can see, actually, where that fight even took place.
G-Town is correct. For anybody who doesn't know what C9 is.
Of the junkyard, and now a great rotation coming through from the Spark to make sure that the Boston Uprising can't get the upper hand here. Delay them as long as possible. Make it towards that final fight potential. Just backing up, kite away. Don't need to take that damage or that poke.
He's waiting, they don't see him. He's got the pulse bomb ready, sends it off, he gets the stick! Ooh, scary situation, so scary, especially when they don't have the Baptiste anymore, but the sound barrier comes in. Decay is still the first to get taken out. Smurf is taking a nap. Shield back finding 3, the follow-up to find Birdring. One navigation from Lengsa, but they lose out on Monk.
23 HP.
Monk going down is a huge issue.
Just pursued hard. That was a really good block.
But it's enough of a distraction.
Bro, no way! Oh, wow. Lengsa should absolutely be dead.
Overtime ticking away. 99% in favor for the Spark with victory in sight, but Decay is right there to stall as long as possible.
I don't know if anyone can get there.
Too high. Too high. Too high. Too high.
Against the Boston Uprising.
Big old 3-0, baby.
Hangzhou Spark have had such a season.
Called it.
What a statement to be able to close out their
Bro,
journey.
that was crazy.
With a 3-0 victory over the Boston Uprising. They didn't need those first 2 maps. They just finished the job.
All right, chat, 1 sec. You get toast.
The chance for Gushue. As we pan over the crowd, the Spark fans get to rejoice. This team has done so amazing throughout
I'm sure
their
they're
season
exceptional players.
through APAC. When they landed in Toronto, I was told that they were only able to scrim like 1-18.
That was nasty.
Before having an insane comeback.
Colorx, it's in Toronto.
Day number 1. Day number 2, they did it again, and they proved that it was no fluke. And they had to end their season run with a nice, clean 3-0
crazy, dude.
against the Titans of the Boston Uprising. Yeah, he is.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be back.
That's our all-star lineup.
That is our all-star lineup right there. No,
Grand finals are coming up next.
From both of our teams. They were able to put on such a great show. The Spark going off to celebrate, though, especially after Monk is your player of the match. What more is there to say about this incredible player? After all of his performances on Ana this season, the sleeps, the antes, just such a playmaker. And you can feel every single moment, every single frame that he's been able to turn the tides of the team.
Oh my God.
I mean, what an insane sleep.
You saw, at least throughout the course of this match, so many members of the Uprising purposely focused on Monk because he's been the problem. He is the situation. And what better way to highlight Monk while he's had such an amazing time throughout the course of this weekend to really pop off. Even in the comeback potential that we've seen, it was Monk with those insane sleep darts, with those nades too, that really came in clutch for so many of those fights. And then I feel like the perfect combo together with Lengsa. This is a backline that you can never ignore. And I'm so happy that we got to see Spark play that seasonal run that they had with it this year. They played so well to make it here.
They really did, and especially when there were a ton of people and a ton of teams counting them out as a top contender for the playoffs. They were able to show everybody wrong. 2 reverse sweeps, making it into the top 4 after also being the best APAC franchise from last season's playoffs. Hangzhou Spark able to do it again and show everybody what they've got. And we're going to close out their season and their story with an interview on stage with Monk.
Thank you so much for that. Yes,
hey.
The Hangzhou Spark alongside Monk, an incredible game,
Golden
dominating
Boy
performance. Monk,
I know him.
Firstly, and of course we have Jesse here for the translations as well. Your coach said that you stepped up.
I know that guy.
Emotional leader of the team. What did you tell your squad after the loss to Houston that really motivated you guys to play so well today?
对，就是在昨天的教练采访的时候，你的教练说你是你们队当中的心态领袖。今天你们输给休斯顿之后呢，你是怎么跟你的队，就是你跟他们说了些什么话来鼓励他们，让他们这场比赛表现这么好？
我也没有说什么。
I want Alex to be back up on the screen so I can take a selfie with him.
就完成每一步。
I'm gonna send it to him. Be like, I know this guy. Oh, there we go. Come on.
Yeah, so I actually didn't really say much, but I was telling them, you know, we've already made it this far, so let's bring it to the end.
And that is exactly what they did, a podium finish for the Hangzhou Spark. Now, lastly, I think, you know, one thing that we've learned here, so many incredible Chinese Overwatch fans that came out to support the Hangzhou Spark. So, how does it feel
I got a good one.
to
I'm gonna
have
send it to him.
represented Chinese Overwatch with
Bro,
an
they can't
incredible
speak
team?
English? What the
And
hell?
most
Yeah, did you know that
importantly, how does it
multiple
feel to
languages
be able to
exist in the
play
world?
in front of this
Isn't that
amazing
crazy?
crowd who have been supporting
It
you all
blows my
weekend?
mind. It's almost like they're not from the United
就是
States.
代表中国守望先锋，而且在这么多全国各地的粉丝面前表现得这么好，带领了一个这么强的队，你有什么感觉？是个什么样的感觉？
首先我觉得不是我在带领这个队伍，是大伙一起共同创造的吧。然后能站在这个舞台上，我觉得也非常的荣幸。对。
So I didn't really do much leading, but I think to be able to stand in front of everybody here on such a big stage, I am very honored.
Well, we are honored to have watched you guys play. Congratulations on the podium finish, 3rd place for the Hangzhou Spark. Folks, give it up one more time for Monk and the Hangzhou Spark. I'll send it back over to the desk.
Thank you, GB, Jesse, and of course, a huge congratulations to the Hangzhou Spark and everyone who has believed in them in this journey. At least 2 people here on the desk.
Sent Alex a text that says, "Thanks for the selfie, love you."
I'm just saying.
Hey,
Fast Not Rising, though. I mean, honestly, those are 2 phenomenal teams to duke it out. Yes, it was a 3-0.
Oh,
yes,
dude, I love her dress. Holy crap!
But they were a dominant team. They were in the top all season long. You cannot
Dude,
take
she looks
anything
awesome.
away from that.
That's a cool dress.
Yeah, even giving Florida a run for their money. I think Boston can be proud of their finish here. But honestly, the Spark today were electric. This last match, they played so incredibly well. I mean, Shy Sojourn has been captivating this crowd all day long.
Watching Sojourn plays
he had
is
such
super
an
fun,
incredible
too.
performance this series. Pretty much
They pronounce the last name? Good question.
At this point.
Hey, I'm just here existing, dude.
There's more, right? It was pretty evident from the get-go that the Spark team has been electric so
And I love that they immediately after sleep, they all just ball up and like,
of course, and come out here against the Boston Uprising, playing their game. I mean, Lead, again, another fantastic performance by him. Shy, just like the multi-kills we saw on Flashpoint, there were some like ridiculous highlights going on there. Monk, of course, player of the match as well. We was
okay, real talk.
For the Illari, seeing some Illari here in the playoffs. So this Hangzhou Spark team, there was so much fun.
Real talk for a second. I 100% could keep up, dude. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're basically watching my gameplay, right? Not a joke. Real. This is it. Yeah. No, I just want to put that out there. Yeah, I just want to make sure that we're level set. Yeah. All right, cool.
In the sense that
I could. No, I 100% could.
On it as much as they do.
100% could. I beat Shroud, chat. You guys not remember that? I beat Shroud.
Some argue that he maybe should be a role star, and I can totally see why. Gushue has had some fantastic performances.
You guys act like that didn't happen.
Hangzhou Spark, many counted them out, said they wouldn't make it
that
out
happened.
And yet here they
Wait,
are.
yes, you did. I did. Yeah, I did. I did beat Shroud at Overwatch.
We always joked around saying that, you know, the West was a better
There's a YouTube
region.
video.
I think Hangzhou just making this far and, you know, making
Carter, you forgot about that? I didn't forget. Go watch the video.
You know?
Go watch the video.
What isn't a worse region, you know? It's a different region. And they had their own.
Dude, his chat, they were all like, dude, easy, easy, easy at the beginning of the game. And at the end, they were all fucking silent.
Role in the Sojourn. I don't know if anyone could actually, at this tournament, nobody could. So even though Spark,
that video got a ton of views too.
A lot to be proud of. And honestly, looking ahead to the World Cup, like Team China is looking pretty serious.
I'm on my way right now, Carter. For real, go watch it.
On the Hangzhou
It's a good. It was a really good game. It was very close.
Next month.
Yeah, I mean, that was absolute MVP performances on that team, on each and every single role. There were a lot of highlight-worthy moments, not just from Shy, but from everyone else there as well. Let's once more take a look at the bracket to see how we got here. As Spark just secured themselves that third place finish.
Oh, I bet Amy's gonna be cheering for Outlaws, dude.
Now finding themselves in 4th, and that means we have one more title to hand out. We have one more match to play, and that is, of course, the match for the championship title.
Sheesh.
And that will earn them $1 million.
That's a lot of money, dude.
A lot is on the line. You see the breakdown right here on your screen.
That's a lot. That's a lot of money.
Quite a big chunk.
That's a little bit of money right there.
Pool. So once more,
Outlaw is still owned by Optic, right? I'm pretty sure, right?
Team, the entire org, and of course, again, everyone who believed in their journey. And there's a lot of people in the crowd who have been cheering for the Spark ever since they rocked up on this stage with their first reverse sweep, a second reverse sweep, because, you know, good measure, why wouldn't you? So we've been celebrating them for the last 3 days. And now today, the Spark are not the only team we're celebrating. I think we also, all of us,
I'm pretty sure it's still
together to celebrate a very special person.
How much do the players actually get?
This guy.
Let's go!
It's Mr. X's birthday. That's right. So happy birthday to our good friend, Matt.
Thank you.
Yeah, how have you been enjoying the playoffs so far?
Oh, I mean, they've been awesome. I think we all.
Yeah, Outlaws owned by Media Group, but that same Media Group is the company, the parent company that I think that owns Optic. Did they get sold 2 seasons ago? Oh, really?
Hand him the cake.
Oh, I didn't know that.
If you don't have a cake.
They sold it when Hex sold Optic. Gotcha.
Red Bulls in there.
There we go. It is the most basic funfetti cake we could find.
Okay.
Very much on brand.
How do I
How do you show this without?
She just took his shot at him and he didn't even know.
Definitely not gonna drop it. I cannot see how this is gonna go wrong.
I trust Danny to do this more than me. Because you guys have done
I don't know if you should. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
It's a cake. In celebration of the one and only.
Daniel, no.
I mean, I ruin it for everybody if I put
Do an
my
ad, you
finger
know?
in it.
You do it. It's your cake.
As much as I want to watch someone finger a cake, just a quick reminder: this evening stream, as I just look at me just chilling down here in the chair, is brought to you by Overwatch League. If you're interested, I don't have to. There's no links. There's nothing for you to click, anything like that. But if you are interested in checking out Overwatch, I mean, it's a good game. It's free. It's free play. You know, do thing. I don't have any links. I don't have anywhere to send you, chat. I don't have. We just chill here, dude. We're just gonna relax, have dinner together. We're gonna eat together. I'll chew my food and show you. You chew your food and show me, and it's gonna be good.
Well, okay, truth be told, I didn't actually bring you up here to just celebrate your birthday. I also want to put you to work. You know, you're earning the big bucks, so I have to make you work for it. How about you take the next send-off here?
Yeah. Coming up next, it's Uber and Mr. X. That's me, Danny. I don't know if you know that.
That's that
bring you the grand finals right after this.
Nothing like scuff commentary, dude. Okay, 3 minutes. So, some behind the scenes for you from a competitive perspective at an event like this, not Overwatch but Fortnite. One of my favorite things that we ended up having to do. So those guys, when they're doing stuff like that, when they're talking that kind of thing, what the reason those kind of things happen is the commentators, casters, are like they have like a run of show that's like talking about, all right, next up is this touch point, and they'll tell you they're in your ear the whole time. That they'll remind you of like something you need to mention, or be like, all right, we have this coming up next, just so you know, and then they'll wait for you to throw to it, like if it's a screen or something like that. Sometimes, if there's issues, you have to riff, and you literally have to just sit there and make stuff up on the fly. But it has to be they don't like a ton of empty air. It's not like stream. Like if I'm playing Tarkov, I could just sit, like if I have nothing to say, I can just do this. And it's in the middle of a Tarkov raid, right? Someone's just like running around doing stuff. I don't have to talk. I'm playing the game. But you're on stream and you're doing that. It is a lot. And so during the day, not the last day for the World Cup, Fortnite World Cup, I think either the first or the second, there was like a 25-minute period where Jack and I had to just go, just talk on the fly. And the production team was like coming up with clips and just random stuff. There's like a tech issue they had to fix, right? That's a long time. That is 25 minutes is a super fucking long time to have to sit and do that. So I commend anybody that does commentary that has to fill those gaps when there's like production stuff going on, or the match isn't ready, or there's like a problem with a computer, or a game crash, or sensitivity's off, or whatever it is. They put maximum friggin' effort in. It was wild. Have you heard of the longest owl pause? I think I've seen it before. Yeah. I think I've seen that one. How much do you think those casters are getting paid? Enough to keep them coming back and make it their full-time job. I think they're probably not the highest paid casters for esports, but
offers up a hell of a lot of damage onto the rest.
It's probably enough.
Welcome to the Overwatch League Best of Series. My name is Jaws, joined by
Typically, I would assume they're contracted to cover an entire season.
Although it was quite recent, we're doing season 5 and 6 in this episode.
I have no idea.
To see the seasons 1 to 4
my perspective on pay for commentators is skewed because
in Overwatch League history. But now we're gonna take a look at some of the more recent ones. We had contenders teams fighting in the Eastern region this year, and we had Dallas Fuel winning it all last year. So let's just get into it. Season 5, number 5.
Barrett's 3K collat on Colosseo was one of the most insane moments we've ever seen. We've not seen anything of that magnitude since.
Piggy has also been frozen, but saved with an immortality from Eric's. Merit, what? Wait!
Yo, show that. Show that.
And let me tell you, Joss, I don't think we're ever seeing a 3K collateral ever again. The statistically
gross
this moment, and it happened with Sojourn almost right off the bat.
Hey, add that one to the replay package.
Oh yeah.
Number 4, Padapan winning the May Melee stage after just years of wanting to play in the Overwatch League. Finally turned 18 and managed to take the trophy.
He won our hearts in the World Cup, playing for Team Thailand, and finally seeing him win a stage with the LA Gladiators when he came of age and entered the Overwatch League. It was a great moment. 3.
It's Hawk's face when Atlanta Reign C9 against the Outlaws on Ilios Well in one of the longest overtimes I have ever casted.
Hello?
That final fight.
What up?
Was in their control that whole time. Like,
camera's just not working.
I mean, Houston Outlaws know about C9, so maybe they've been
what happened?
You know, just typical Amy things where I change something and then stuff stops working.
Just Amy stuff?
Just Amy stuff.
Why are you breaking things?
Number 2.
I had to restart my streams, you see.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Absolutely. How's it going?
Good. You missed the. We watched the game for third, and it was wild. Boston fell apart, and Spark clutched up and sweeped just immediately. It was nasty. It was a really good game.
We couldn't finish.
There were some really good sleeps that you missed too.
Dang it, I love all
I know.
the plays.
I immediately thought of you as soon as anytime there's a good sleep goes up, I'm like, Amy wanted to see that.
Finals MVP.
Dang it.
The protagonist finished his chapter with the Dallas Fuel.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm here for the grand finals. I was rushing.
Season 6. All right, let's take a look at season 6, the most recent season.
Am I allowed to spectate like the Overwatch channel as well?
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. If you pull up I'm just on youtube.com/Overwatch League. And watching the link that's right there. That way we're synced up if you want to watch.
In the world. Number 4.
Florida Mayhem qualifying for the mid-season madness by beating the LA Gladiators. It just shows how much it means to the players and everybody on the squad.
So how do you feel about Outlaw being in the grand finals?
This is why we love the league. Moments like this where
Outlaws in the grand. Oh my, let's go.
Did you not know that?
I haven't kept up much this season, I'm not gonna lie.
Houston Outlaws and Florida Mayhem are the finals.
Nice. Oh my gosh, I've always been well, I was originally Houston Outlaws and then it was more Dallas Fuel, but I mean I like both of them. But my first ever Overwatch team I cheered for has been Outlaws.
Cool.
You said there's a link.
Yeah, just go to youtube.com/Overwatch League.
Oh.
And that should you should have it right there.
Broadcast before their match, and then they were just really surprised. It was like, oh, Jake probably picked us, and he didn't. So he was very disappointed.
Hey,
say sorry. Say sorry.
It was nice to see Jake's ego handed to him just a little bit and hear him and Danny bowing down to the Houston Outlaws after they were the first team to beat the Atlanta Reign.
Number 2. One of the funnest storylines this season was waiting for the LA Valiant to their first win and getting their win against the LA Gladiators.
I kind of like the behind the scenes, like the lead up to this, to tell all the little stories that happen over the course of the season.
I know it's the LA Valiant, but one could argue
this is really cool.
The LA Valiant prevented the Gladiators from making the 2023 Overwatch League play-ins.
Wait, where's Marv's camera?
Number 1.
Where's Marv's camera?
Before the playoffs are about to kick off, the London Spitfire qualifying.
Going down, Yolo pins into the back line, but it's not even needed. And I swing onto Proby as he takes him out. Same with Junbin. 25 seconds to go now for the Spitfire.
Well, London Spitfire punched their tickets to go to Toronto.
London Spitfire with the absolute lower bracket run, Vicky.
Yeah, that's right. The
Back-
two Europeans making
some of
this
the-
video.
dude, some of the
Yeah,
cameras
we're
freaking out.
taking
So
over
funny
with
to
the
me.
Lono Spitfire. Don't sleep on the Europeans. Lono Spitfire, they're back.
Thank you for joining us on the Overwatch League Best of Series, Season 5 and 6. It's been a good time reviewing some memories over the last couple of years, but make sure you let us know your favorite competitive moments in the comments down below.
So the final match for
And
number
join
one.
us on the
It should be
road to
starting
grand
up
finals.
in probably 10 minutes or less, I think. It's literally any minute here. As soon as they're ready to go.
Time to look ahead and talk about our potential future
Yeah, they're gonna do their little like introductions and stuff like that.
We'll be
So
ending up on this very stage, hoisting the trophy, becoming our Overwatch League 2023 champion. I cannot wait to get all the action started. Let's take a look at those roster, discuss how they have to get it done. Houston Outlaws, this is the second time in this playoffs. They are facing off against the Florida Mayhem. The first time around, did not go too well for them.
I've talked about a lot of players on this roster, but in this introduction, I want to talk about the supports.
Wait,
I want to talk about Shu and
Caspar,
Violet.
which one is that?
These two together, I think, is almost ridiculous. If you look at any past season, these two are often considered best in class.
Can't
And I think
wait.
they'll need to have that kind of performance today to defeat the Florida Mayhem, who I think are, it's fair to say, the favorites to win. I think most people would believe in the Florida Mayhem here.
yeah, all US.
Merit, you have checked
Quote.
it, you have someone, each and every one of them can pop off. Like they're playing it like this is a solo player every once in a while. Florida Mayhem have been consistent this playoffs.
Off the sea.
13
Oh.
to 6 all time.
That means nothing.
I know the
That
Florida
means
Mayhem
nothing.
struggled the first couple of years when we had
Uh-oh.
40 regular season matches, so that is a bit rude right there. Look, this has been a Florida Mayhem franchise that has reiterated, and they have cooked. They've been in the kitchen, and they finally struck gold.
No,
with this roster for
yeah,
this
Cats,
year.
you're
Remember
correct.
the good old times when Checkmate was playing Reinhardt for this team? Servajet and Hydron was on this team just a year ago. But now they find themselves here and someone's been crowned MVP. And this has been a Florida Mayhem that has worked so hard on finding the perfect
Like-
roster. And now they find themselves here in the grand
Like
final
Amy's
against the Houston Outlaws. Considered
Cam
the
is
favorite by many.
Yeah, I think
real
for
pissed.
Houston Outlaws, it'll be up to especially Pelican and Happy, this deadly DPS duo.
Whole team push
Incredibly
out Smiles
flexible.
of
They can
sure
play
force in
absolutely
spawn killed
anything.
3 with
And I
Widow.
think we're
Oh
gonna
my
need to
god.
see a lot of that variety because
I'm back for it, dude. Carter, I told you, man. It was good. It was a super good game. It was a really good game.
Swaps, we're going to probably be seeing these players switch the most of anyone, and their micro decisions are going to heavily impact the outcome of this series.
But when it comes to the tank role, this has been arguably the most important role in the playoffs.
He was also playing Zen, which he doesn't typically play. That being said, Carter, all that aside,
Fearless, of course, the best Winston player
still
of all
on,
time.
still
But
beat him,
also,
still on
as
top,
the
dude.
playoffs have progressed, we've seen Doomfist, we saw Bernard being fielded for the Houston Outlaws, playing this Sigma
Oh, that's a
composition
dude. That was a
against
perfect.
some of these teams.
Oh
Florida Mayhem
man.
bringing out the Sigma by themselves. Well, Florida Mayhem, they got the versatility in their hand. They can play someone on the Sigma like we're seeing right here. But when this happens, they like to bring out the Reinhardt. The question is, how?
I want to learn how to play
how
Sigma
Houston
now.
Outlaws
Watching that
going to
just seems
counter
like so
all
much
of Florida
fun.
Mayhem's flexibility.
It's got to be from these supports. I talked about them before, but for me, it's Shu and Violet, not just able to survive, but able to clap back. I think that's one of the key elements
Dub's a
that
dub, dude.
the Houston Outlaws are going to need to
W's a
rely on, is
W.
their playmaking on
W's a
the
W,
support role,
W.
their team play, because honestly, I think this is going to come down to those individual moments. I think these teams are evenly matched. They can play any comp that they need to. It's going to come down to those pop-off moments, surviving when you have no right to. That is what support at this level is all about, and I think both teams can deliver in that regard.
So as we go closer to
It's such a funky kit. Yeah, it's very different from a lot of the other characters.
Important in this one.
Which I mean, ultimately is good. You want variety in gameplay.
That we've seen so many different
I just have not played
It has
him
been
at
two
all.
teams that have evolved from day one to finally here in day 4.
Balls just
Already,
hit
the Florida
different.
Mayhem has beaten
Chrome,
Houston
you
Outlaws
good?
once in the group stage, but
Hi,
it's not the
Jason.
same
She'll ask for
Houston
help if she
Outlaws
needs a
that we saw
dog, but
day
I'm
one. These are
I
going to be
can't really
two
help her right
teams
now, so I'm
that have
bored.
Evolved, developed through these past few days, and now bringing it all in the grand finals.
Cheers.
And if we're looking at our preds for this one, I mean, if you listened a little earlier during RuPaul's post-game interview, he did say that, yeah, Houston Outlaws look different. We beat them before. But all they did change up was actually copying our
I got to blow my
composition.
nose.
And it's kind of true. Now, Mayhem already mastered it. Houston Outlaws only just started looking good with it. I had to give this one to the Florida Mayhem. I think they're going to bring it home. I think it's going to be a convincing fashion as well.
I agree. I also went with the Florida Mayhem. Listen, I think they have all the answers to every comp that we've been seeing throughout the playoffs, and they also got the season MVP. I think it's an easy guess to go with the Florida Mayhem.
You know, you guys make great points. I think the Florida Mayhem are a great team, but come on, guys. H-Town, hold it down. Houston, 4-0. It's not even going to be close. This is.
Bro, are you kidding me right now?
Let's go.
You're on your own, Jay. You're on your own with this one, Jake. Of course, he's going to bring the Houston Outlaws, but that makes me feel better about going with the Florida Mayhem as well. Someone's already got the.
There are a lot of people packed in there too.
For the Florida Mayhem to bring
It's
home
freaking sick.
that championship.
It's good to see that many people at an event like this.
This is it. This is our grand finals, and it is now time to meet.
Chat, I'm gonna get one of those screens like that behind me. Okay.
Toronto!
Golden Boy.
Oh, come on, guys. It's the grand finals. Let me hear you. Toronto! You know,
Big Boom. No, it's in Toronto.
long time ago.
That's why he's yelling Toronto.
I had the
This is
honor
not
of
in
going in
Anaheim.
front of
It's
my
in
home
Toronto.
crowd
Hello.
And welcoming everyone
What up? Golden Boy's on screen. I know him.
Grand
You know him.
I took it so when he was on screen earlier. I leaned over and I took a selfie with him in the background on my monitor and sent it to him. And he replied. He said, "Anything for the fans."
Every time.
Oh my God, that's
just
awesome.
like we did back then.
I love
just
Alex.
like we did this morning. I have a question. Are you ready? No, I said, are you ready?
Oh, that's very WWE of him.
Let's walk them out.
Oh, that was very
First
WWE.
team, the
Yep.
Houston Outlaws.
Texas.
You have Happy,
Meh.
Pelican,
No, let's go.
Nothing good from that state.
Violet,
I like this.
Coach Neko.
Wait, what was that? Say again?
What'd you
Houston
say?
have been so
Nothing, never mind.
strong this playoff, the best we've ever seen from them.
You gotta figure out audio levels.
They lost to the Florida, but they are stronger. They
Is that better?
Yeah, it's great.
I said there's nothing good that comes from Texas.
Yeah, and I said I come from Texas.
Yeah, then I didn't say anything.
At the last second, and I think it's
That's
exactly the
messed
ticket
up.
to take out the Florida Mayhem. Pelican is confident, and I am too.
Texas and Florida. Interesting.
And their opponents, the Florida Mayhem.
Nothing. Wait, the other one is Florida.
I know. That's
Come on.
what. That's what you must have not heard me.
Checkmate.
No, sorry, I was talking to chat.
And Coach Gumbo.
Wants to watch Overwatch League with me. Decides to not talk to me. Got it.
I'm here. I just have to say hi to them.
I'm kidding.
Oh, I also just pulled a gen.
What'd you do?
So when my camera wasn't working,
Yeah.
I stopped stream, restarted the PC, thought I hit go live again, and I was straight up talking to them for like 7 minutes, and no one was like responding. I was like, what is going on?
Were you recording instead?
Nope.
It just didn't
hit it. Like
just
I thought I
didn't
clicked
click
it. Must have misclicked. I don't know.
Nice. Nice. Good. It's good.
Yeah, I was like showing on my nails, talking about Overwatch.
Coaches, fist bump at the center of the stage, and let's get this show on the road.
Hopefully we're not delayed from each other.
What are you?
They just fist bump?
Your casters for this
I am like 2 seconds behind
They've
you.
done it
Okay.
once, they've done it again, and they're doing it one more time.
Well,
Give it
they should
up
be close
for
up,
the
I think.
legendary
Okay.
Uber and
Are you gonna be like? Are you gonna be saying, "Oh my gosh," like 2 seconds before me?
Probably.
Oh gosh.
You might want to refresh it. Make sure you're at live.
This is a rivalry that has played out multiple times over the course of this year. Two of the most electrifying teams in the West. 2 wins
I like
apiece.
Matt's
Now it's
jacket.
time to settle
It's
this once and for all.
very
So Florida comes in and they seem
active.
like the clear favorite really throughout the
Very-
season, right? Someone, you know,
there's
our
a lot
MVP
going on
feels
there.
like he can play like every tank. You're looking across the different lineups, like Smurf, I think, can kind of do all that. But the Outlaws, you pick up Bernard for moments like this, right?
Wait, you
He
said
can
it's
come in,
very
play
out
Sigma,
there?
play Diva, play
The
all
right
these
one?
different types
Yeah,
of
there's
tanks.
it's very no. It says very
And it makes
active.
the
There's a lot.
mix, definitely changes
Usually
the
for
the impact is
televised stuff, they don't like a lot of lines like
But
that.
like
I'm
a
surprised they let him get away with that.
sea monkey with gravitational abilities. He comes into the server, and all of a sudden, there's a different facet. Well, this Houston
That suit is
Outlaws
tame
team
for
with
Mitch?
these
Wait, really?
Sigma and at times Diva play as well.
It's because you're not asking him to come in and do too much, right? You're not asking him to come in, play all these different tanks, come in, specialize in the stuff that we know you're good at. It just so happens a lot of that stuff is the things that teams are playing here.
The narrative around this Houston team was coming into the playoffs that were lost. They don't
It's
know
the least
what
smelling
to go for.
jacket
The
you
dive
have.
meta's not working out. Fearless has been coming out on Doomfist. It's looked mid, it's looked average, it's looked wishy-washy. But they've shown us now after challenge, they've earned the right to renew this rivalry.
Yeah, I see you tomorrow.
Against this Florida Maze.
You see me tomorrow?
Is nothing short.
If we get in at a decent, what time do you get in? Actually, don't say that on stream. You want to get foodies?
Yeah, I'll DM you. It's it'll be after dinner time.
Oh.
But roughly. I'll message you. We'll figure it out.
Okay. 4, 3.
Yeah, I'm ahead of you. About 2.5 seconds.
Just do like a little quick pause, unpause.
No, go to your quality settings, set it to 4K specifically, and then set the playback speed to 2.
I think people liked about the Florida Mayhem all season long, as they never had these like
Okay,
peaks and valleys like some other teams have. Always consistency from the beginning of the season.
Playback speed 2.
Yeah, it should catch it up. It's gonna be a little weird at first, and then it'll catch it up. Just let it go. It'll stop automatically.
Really interesting. So the Mayhem have been playing a ton of like Sigma-based compositions, right? And with Bernard in the game, you know that that's probably what the Outlaws are going to play.
Okay, what's the timer at the top?
Like they're the best
Control point unlock.
team here.
15, 14.
Yeah, we're exactly synced up now.
Let's go!
Is the answer to the thing that they're pumping out.
All right, we got already an Anna dead. Hello? Oh, mine just fucking did the spinny wheel.
Buffer too.
Okay. That was probably the stream, not us. Okay, dude.
Straight at Merritt's dome. Now the Reinhardt shield gets a little bit low, and someone needs to give some space. The Outlaws
Yeah, I think their stream is just kind of stuttering a tiny bit.
The May wall's thrown up, and Happy's able to play back towards the point. The Outlaws take control first.
Yeah, I mean, Viola doing a tremendous
That May's
job.
got
Is the
drilled
only
real
support
quick.
there at the time,
Stayed alive
keeping
though.
Everybody on the Outlaws topped up. The Outlaws, they do have that bash in the mix, right? Once he gets into wheels mode, that damage output is so much on that Reinhardt shield.
And getting rid of Merritt for essentially free with that
Ooh,
tap grenade is
that
huge.
wall,
Florida, though,
almost a really solid. Okay, it did pay off big. Good lord. Oh, good lord. Oh, oh!
Let's go!
Well, that's setting the friggin' tone for game one. Good lord, dude.
Let's go. The wall and come around the corner. It's just
Dude, that was crazy.
He actually tries to save him. He has that regenerative burst, pops up, but he uses the behind line of sight behind the pillar, so didn't receive the heal.
Bastion on this map, kind of nasty, it seems like.
For the Houston Outlaws, a strong start to be sure.
He has some good angles, yeah, and height to hold.
Once he goes wheels too, you got a lot of like tunnels and inside that you can't really escape him from. That's a really solid wall, an attempt at a wall, but it doesn't matter. Good lord. You got Tank dead already.
Oh my gosh, the damage output with Baptiste's wall.
That you have, I mean, you know, you're not able to heal through that. The amp matrix is there. I think, you know, we'll obviously see how the series progresses, but the fact that the Outlaws can play this and win fights consistently.
They got Nano up.
Definitely.
They almost have the gravity thing. What's the gravwell called?
Plenty to work with now for Florida. It's now
Are you talking about
Sigma's
I
the
don't
lift
actually
thing.
remember what the ultimate name is called.
His free zone went out and didn't really do a whole lot.
Flux. It's called
Flux. Gravity Flux. Okay. Checkmate almost had their May ult. Got killed. Whatever they're paying Houston support, double it, dude.
Yeah.
Good lord. Violet's gross, though. Violet's been gross for a long time. Dude. No tank, down one support. Yep.
Pug!
Jeez.
I'm a little busy right now, Chef. I'm at meet you at the bar, mate.
Hey, I tell you what, though, you got a shot. He lost a lot
Well,
of muscles since the last time you
that was fast. That was a fast first round. Jeez.
Hey, even I got a chance at this point.
Damn.
It's not. It's
super raw.
It's all good.
For Houston, the vaccine is a huge difference maker, Matt.
And I think it's what's really interesting is
important to be the one that captures first on these maps because they're so easy to hold and there's very tunnel-like ways to get to the point. So.
But a high enough level.
Ooh! Hanzo?
Florida Mayhem, look, this
Little Hanzo swap? Little Hanzo swap?
Again.
Okay. Sad to see the Bastion go because, like you said, such a great pick on this map.
Bernard will actually play Diva off the rip. So,
Oh, that was like a little tricky, like, teleport ahead.
Oh yeah, they do that lots. They go her first, Symmetra.
Just throw it down and then step back, swap.
And the ability to transition between high and low
Tricky.
And what they
Min-max travel
actually is that they were going to come out on something different than the Reinhardt. Like, are they going to come out on like Sigma, Zarya, something completely different? That they got
the entire team. All of Florida is stuck in a box right now.
Pelican here, teasing at the edges, pulling on threads, just probing.
Probing.
But so far the Outlaws have begun the cap. It's checkmate dropping to the point. Pelican quickly has to use their flight cooldown, but it's happy!
Woo!
From the rafters, apparently. Insta kill on Merit.
Oh.
Bernard here is on the scene. Happy finds yet another one. He is
Mine is buffering.
out map so far. Checkmate's in front of them in the back line. It's Bernard wanting to pressure with the
Damn, let's go.
There's nothing he can do.
Oh, I think I'm behind again.
I mean, you think it's some of the craziest clips
we've seen. I'm going to catch up with the 2 times. I was getting a little buffering spikes.
Some plays
there we go.
He's able
Pop
to
back
get
up.
these pickups as now they bring in the Sigma.
But in the Sombra
You're at 12%, 13, 14,
15, 16. If you're ever behind just a little bit, or if you get a lot of buffering, just throw it back in 2x again and it'll catch it back up.
Cool. I mean, these comps in a lot of weight, right? Fit the Outlaws players much better outside of probably Fearless, right?
Absolutely.
Echo's ult is up.
Pelican has a duplicate here. You saw a bio landed onto someone.
I wonder who he's going to duplicate.
I was just saying, literally, I was just thinking, who do you duplicate, though?
It's a sticky surprise for Merit. He's low. He's able to get a health back, but Pelican thought about pushing
sometimes they'll pop it just to save them, too.
Because do you get your life back?
Yeah.
So, like, right there. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And it paid off. Holy crap. Imagine becoming Sojourn and then killing Sojourn.
And then you're just trying to put as much damage so you get the Sojourn ult.
I'm going to be honest with you. If this keeps going this way, this is going to be a fast grand finals.
Yeah.
Houston's looking really good.
Yeah. Do they play? How many game modes do they play?
It is best of 7.
Okay.
So minimum 4. We'll see.
Love that.
They cut to that camera and just goes.
I mean, Nano, do you get this at Pelican, right? As Bernard actually switches off this Diva, they're going to match that Sigma.
You're going to get a real poke-on from both these sides.
Pelican with the Nano.
Sound barrier comes out from Chirong here. A little premature. Perhaps the Outlaws going to try and give some ground back away from this. Wait it out. But Merit's already found Shu. Pelican can't quite get the focusing beam connection. And the
Got that one. That's 2.
Who says get flux?
That's the, I was just saying, that's the flux I was looking for.
Mayhem, right? That Nano goes on the Pelican, you know, Echo's so
I think Sigma, like, throwing his fist down looks so sick.
It does. It's really cool.
Chirong uses sound barrier. They also get the
plus he floats around with balls in his hand.
And he's not able to stay inside that
2 little balls? What, there's balls? It's not weird. I'm just pointing out the balls.
Yeah.
Chad, if you want to play with a character with balls, then Sigma, dude.
Welcome to Geology Class, Shu. Desperately trying to shelter into the immortality field, but he is absolutely overrun.
Oh, man. Okay. Florida's not giving up yet, which is good to see.
Yeah.
Imagine they don't get Diva. Imagine they let Diva get away.
Sometimes they will keep them alive.
It's Choron for his trouble. Man has some cojones.
Shu finds that to be a sleepy play.
Yeah, Outlaws wins one fight, they win this round and the map.
50% now on the clock, and Merit's waiting for an opportunity to use his overclock. He springs forward, but somehow had already found purchase on Happy. Shu trying to hide behind Bernard as much as possible, but Merit's unperturbed by the Diva, trying to reclaim that space. In the meantime, Pelican's knocked out.
He's looking for that. He's looking for the header, dude.
Down.
Ooh.
Well, they're just having a really difficult time dealing with this aggression, right?
Oh!
They're not just playing at a distance, the Florida
The sleep!
here and just welcoming them to come to the point. They're pushing up, they're bullying them behind shore.
Okay.
So that is another team kill as
still climbing. It's gonna come down to the last fight.
You know, one fight to win this point.
I love Mayhem's pink colors.
It looks really cool. Yeah.
Trying to shut Merit down as much as possible.
Ooh, May versus May.
Here for the Outlaws.
Your match? Your match? Checkmate's got the ult though.
What a cordial tete-a-tete.
Oh! Ah!
They're staring each other down. Here comes the cavalry. That was Chirong says, I'm going to
99.
He gets the name from Shu. No idea where he's going to be looking, but look at that. Checkmate laconically flips a Blizzard in the direction of the Outlaws. Immortality field used, but it's far from...
Walled him in. Walled him out.
Oh, this is Mayhem's.
Checkmate's happy just to hold everyone else back. A self-destruct.
It's got to be at this point. Yep.
Pelican going to be slow.
Okay. Going around 3.
It's one apiece.
It's been good so far. This has been good already.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's already 1v1 versus 1 right now. Oh.
I'd love to see the Outlaws like properly match that comp, right? You know, get the same exact things going, right? You know, get Violet on the Lucio, although, you know, very talented, obviously, on all the flex supports.
How many viewers does the mainstream have this?
Try and mirror this, right, and get that signal. But I mean, dude, look at
98K right now.
These two teams are trying to counter comp each other so badly right now, right? You can see the swaps in between rounds, and you can kind of see where both teams are thinking. Where the Florida is probably expecting Bernard to come out on Sigma, right? You know, if we're gonna roll on D the entire time right now, come out on Sigma, they're counter comping now with their Reinhardt. So let's see how this one goes.
I 2x again, and then it's stuttered. I think it's trying to catch up. There we go. What's the clock at the top for you?
20, 19,
18, 17, 16. Okay.
That first round of control. Merit is the wild card here, I feel. Yeah. You got to May wall someone out of position and sort of drag
Bastion's
him down.
back out.
It's very powerful.
Oh, which is nice because they have Ryan again.
Yep.
To be aware of this, they still want to push forward.
Yep.
Happy.
Yep, just wreck that shield.
Just sit there and hold it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
As well. Someone under a lot of pressure, also hit with a biotic grenade, but a wall thrown up on the point to allow the Outlaws to assemble behind it.
Violet was almost dead too.
Oh.
Okay.
As well. They got to use the immortality field to keep him up.
Oh, he separated too much.
Yeah, he did.
The Outlaws, regardless, pushed off the point. It's a Florida Mayhem cap to start with, but lacking the Reinhardt. It's a matter of time before the Grim Reaper comes calling.
Oh, I mean, Checkmate gets really low again. Same with Merit. They just got to make their way onto the point.
Someone's got to be on his way here. Merit finds the pick. Someone is back. And Matrix getting thrown up here, but Happy has his own demons to battle on the right side. Here comes someone.
That Danny Lim.
Literally Ryan flying in from the side.
Merit here can hold the choke. This is a great spot for the Mayhem to be in. Assault configuration for Happy.
Good lord.
It's a hop, skip, and jump over his head. He outplays the man.
And when the Outlaws get that advantage on the point early on, Checkmate on the May here for the Florida Mayhem is able to just play around that central pillar, even though he gets low.
Literally just punching Ryan in the back.
Gets an amp matrix. They have that mortality.
Did you see how they kept him alive though?
Yeah.
They don't have that Lucio speed to
and
close
just
that
separate
gap.
them. You gotta wait for the tank to spawn.
Happy's almost okay. I was gonna say the field is what saved them. He was almost dead too. Losing a Bastion for it used to be really bad that early.
Oh damn!
Oh,
Baptiste is low.
Drop. Drop the beat. There's. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Both supports down for Houston. Bernard cannot flux here. It has to be a reset.
The shield, the invulnerability shield, last second right there from RuPaul too is freaking clutch.
They get that pick on someone, and then they're never able to go to the point. And you see now, Violet
So we might see a good on a flux play, but it all depends because Ryan has ult
Nano boost available.
for this last fight.
For that.
But he's the only one with ult so far.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, that's gonna be a problem. That's gonna be a big problem. That's game one,
The
dude.
immortality, dude.
The immortality was huge. Dang. Okay.
Oh, that flipped fast.
Huh. Thoughts?
I mean, that was a good game.
That map is
That was a
very
good game.
close down to the wire.
They got. Houston's got this easy.
Decided to do, right? After a loss, the map selection, you have
Is this
the
Gaster
to kind
cursing?
of go through.
A little bit.
It almost feels like you kind of have
Hey, you
to
do your
play
thing.
Bernard, 'cause
Honestly.
you need the Sigma look to force them off the Sigma, or else you're gonna be
Chat.
playing, like, you know,
Rick,
the
25
fearless
months.
Doom
Sis,
Fist or
Carter,
Reason into that
welcome,
Sigma
brother.
the entire time.
Bulba Thor,
expect to see Bernard
Odd
here
Walrus,
for a good stretch of this
Zygra,
series.
Rich, thanks to 5 gifted earlier. Martin, John, Race Reaper, Jam Chimp, Non-Wop, Oliver, Folding Eye, Anton, and everybody from today. I appreciate you hanging out here today.
Really effective for Happy, but eventually they got ground down by the Sigma composition of the Mayhem.
Dude, watching comp play of any game always makes you want to get back into it.
Really good start for the Outlaws, right?
Oh, it sucks, honestly. Because what ends up happening is my brain is like, oh yeah, I think I can keep up with that. I can try and do that too. And I might be able to, but then also it pulls my attention 87 different directions because that's just how I work, and it sucks.
And it's when they play Sigma, they play fast, right? They still have that Lucio in the mix.
This Ryan comp, Florida Mayhem are just circumventing Bernard's shielding, walking past him with speed, knowing they have sound barrier in a fight like this. They just go. The Outlaws have to respect this, have to find a way to play around it. And I want to call back to what Jake said. He says he feels that Orion Mirror might be the way to go. Whether the Outlaws have the wherewithal to make that sort of switch, we're going to have
Outlaws
to
pick. What do they pick?
What
do you think?
Selection, Matt.
Yeah, and we'll get a chance to be Blizzard World.
Blizzard World?
Map number
Do you hear
2.
people moaning?
Feels like
no, wait, what?
I thought I heard people moaning.
In the crowd?
So
Yeah.
to play Winston, right? Control that high ground.
I wonder if they know who defends first.
Going into it, I'm assuming they would. I think if you choose, there's probably rules for like if you choose the map, then it's defaulted to a certain like attack or defend. If it's one of those kind of maps. 3 minutes. What's your plan for the rest of the night after this is done?
Packing.
How many suitcases worth of clothes are you gonna bring?
One.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
One big one.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense.
5 days. And it's also LA. I like to switch up outfits if I go to dinner.
I can make 5 days work in a backpack.
Okay, well, you're a man.
What is it, so? That has nothing to do with it. Yeah, it's gonna be, Chad, it's gonna be the biggest suitcase you've ever seen in your life. They're gonna have to ship it on freight in order to get it there.
Nah. But it really is always just my shoes, because I like wearing boots. It's like to events and stuff. And boots are not small. So I like to wear my tennis shoes and pack my boots.
We're going to the COD Next event in LA, chat. Be a bunch of, probably see selfies with other nerds that I know.
Woo.
She packs her own LED lighting. Yeah, you should just get one of those. Oh, Chrome said, "Why do short people always wear boots?"
Because we're short.
Yeah, there you go. Wait, Dan, really?
I like to give
I'll see you
myself
there.
a couple inches in height. Specification on height.
I don't know, man. I don't know why I don't know why Rex wasn't invited. I don't know. Yeah, I'll be able to stream everything. You don't have to worry about missing stuff. You bring me bacon. I love it.
She brought you bacon?
Yeah, she brought me bacon.
She's so. Never mind.
Were you about to sexualize
No,
my
I wasn't
wife?
gonna sexualize her.
Yeah, right.
I was gonna say she's so good.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna eat my pancakes and bacon now.
You got pancakes too?
Yeah, I got pancakes and bacon, dude.
I got me Chipotle.
Oh, this bacon is thick as hell too. Oh my god. Amy.
What?
I can't talk right now. I'm busy. Oh my god.
Sam still in the room?
No, she went back upstairs.
Never mind.
Stop it.
Oh, sorry, Ad.
Because the Florida Mayhem never say die. They were
Wait,
down
was that
0
in
to 80% on that
about the
second
thick
round
comment?
of Antarctic Peninsula and still bouncing back. Hey,
It was the everything, the moaning.
Oh,
oh my god.
Head over to overwatchleague.com/MVP.
Amy, stop it.
To have your say. Who do you reckon? Well, I've got you here. Who's your MVP?
Hey, let's not overreact, crowd. We got one game in us. I know last year, you remember how long that finals went? People's votes were changing left and right, depending on which way the wind blew. But so it looks like at least here coming into
you're bringing magic cards, right?
We won't have a sub. So
Yeah. Figured when we have downtime, we can go play.
How many decks are you bringing?
I was gonna bring 2.
Maybe they force
I was gonna bring 2 as well.
I think that's what they're trying to do
Okay.
with this.
Yeah, one thing's for certain.
And then when there's down.
Maryland.
Out of the Houston
and
Vorinclex. Yeah.
I'm kidding. I am bringing Vorinclex though.
Vorinclex and Magda.
To answer these Sigma comps,
probably.
It seems like the theory is the same.
Which one should I bring?
Get past Sigma's barrier.
Not anything that uses counters.
And lay waste to everybody sheltering behind it. So I'm curious to see if we end up getting that mirror, because the Mayhem seem more than happy to buck the trend and go for a more aggressive push.
Okay. I mean, look, you have Chorong
You can bring
on that
fairies,
Lucio,
angels,
right?
and
24/7. RuPaul can
Markov.
just kind of like move around all the different supports, right? You have a lot of flexibility with someone as
Yeah, I was thinking if there's downtime too, I might go to a card shop.
everything, and you can change things out.
Obviously, you can come too if you want.
Nerd. Where for the Outlaws, we really didn't
I'm
see
probably gonna be
Violet
busy
play Lucio
doing
until the very end there,
you know,
and it
famous
really
person stuff.
Didn't matter. So
I'm literally
see if
going
they
to the
maybe
same
kind of
event as
combo
you.
Something like this coming
I'm gonna
in
be
here.
very busy.
They're one of the only teams that are doing this right. This
Being famous and popular.
Setup. It might seem greedy, but you're playing a
There's a
competition
lot of work.
where mobility isn't the most important component of your game plan.
Wait,
It's about having
What's up?
robust
when does
mix
Kansas
of
play
that
today?
healing throughput plus an extra damage in a pinch.
I don't know.
What's he, the Reaper guy?
I was just about to say
Tonight?
Oh,
I was like, I was about to say
you're
the
annoying.
Reaper guy. I mean,
You literally don't care about football.
a little bit of a curveball
hate
here.
football.
Yeah, so why do you
No,
care?
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just pretending. But I did see a really funny TikTok that was like they took the opening of Step Brothers, and it was like Will Ferrell was Swifties, and then I can't remember the other guy's IRL name, but that was like NFL fans, and it was like them meeting for the first time. It was really funny.
Poke composition. So how does Echo factor into
Weird.
this game plan?
Well, look, you're trying
John
to
C. Reilly.
keep everybody alive. You know the Florida Mayhem want to play aggressive. Charles gonna play that
Symmetra,
Lucio all the
huh?
time. So maybe
Gonna
bait
car
them in a
wash
little
them?
bit, right? Get those finishes with the Echo.
I think the Outlaws just
I want to
sneak
see
down
all
right
the
copy because they
nastiest
draw
positions to
happy
put those
in
stupid little
instead.
turrets up. I want to make somebody. I want to see somebody get mad.
Definitely inconvenient spots.
Oh, K-Dead, Hypersphere.
Okay.
Purchase.
Never mind.
Merritt gets sold for a kill.
Oh, that was a really solid wall.
Comes someone, but they were ready for him. He doesn't get to his intended target. He'll back away, but that shield is getting mighty low. Shoes dealing with an assailant from the backside. That sticky bombs.
Well,
Claims
well.
someone.
Nice.
Okay, Houston looking good. Starting this game.
That was a really good choke push.
Just remember, that's how last game started too.
So vulnerable, right?
Is this true?
Very squishy in terms of a
This
damage
is very
dealing
true.
hero. So a few of those, Hyperspheres and the Sigma right around the corner. The Bastion who pumps out tons of damage. You can't keep Merritt alive, and they're not going to get a touch.
And again, with a Reinhardt that's trying to come in from the side and get a flanking pin, your Symmetra doesn't have that front line
A very
protection.
easy start.
Because your Reinhardt's
to
trying
game
to stay
2.
hidden.
And if you can live through these aggressive comps, I would say that one kind of, it's not even like really a knock on the Florida Mayhem, but like,
what's this?
This is going to be a TP with an amp makes high ground. Chorong doesn't play a ton of the flex supports, right? It's really a lot of Lucio. So there is one thing that, like, if you can force them off of, if you can get them away from those aggressive comps, he's in trouble.
Outlaws get a matrix of their own here on Pelican. Laser extremity reassignment for the Lucio of the Florida Mayhem.
Dude, everybody stuck in that corner is tough. Oh my god. Okay, Houston. Okay, Houston.
Only RuPaul.
Sheesh.
Let's able to get any action.
Because the Outlaws know that they want to get aggressive and move in fast on the side of the Florida Mayhem. So you have that biotic grenade to deal with. There's no Kariko on the
Ooh,
other
I
side,
got
right?
chills.
For a cleanse, they're playing all in. And if you can force,
Yeah, I'm
let's
good.
say your biotic grenade down, you force it early immortality field to keep those players up. You still have yours. You're at a huge advantage.
But now trying to control the high ground. The Mayhem are approaching. And he
Oh,
knows
yes,
so it's
Lucio
a great
does.
cross on the menu.
Oh,
There it is.
There it goes.
Okay, there it is. You got combined with Bastion. Dude, Happy just
Chorong
put
is taken
everything
down, but
done.
there's more work to be done. Here is Happy is removed by Merritt. Someone getting aggressive on the car, but Bernard still trying
Get
to
that
be the anchor.
Baptiste.
There's a nano up the sleeve for Shu here as well. Will it be Pelican sent forward?
No.
Decapitation from the high
Oh my god.
I mean,
The
we gotta
friggin'
see what
snipe.
angle he was looking at. I mean, that is a nasty shot.
Just say, is he be able to get him? There it is. There it is. There it is.
For the Outlaws, but I mean, dude, you get that nano boost on the Pelican right there. You're getting close to taking that second checkpoint.
Merritt's pretty nasty shot, not gonna lie.
The Outlaws find that first pick and look like they were home and hosed. That wombo combo only goes for 1 kill in the end.
Oh, John, that's their stack numbers on the characters.
That's what's on the menu here.
But what is this for, right? Are
you talking about? If you're talking about these, that's the percentage for their ult. If you're talking about these, I'm not sure what the 24 is. What? Bro.
I can't believe that worked with him only getting one.
You wouldn't know it, but that was the nano
knockover.
The nano goes.
Oh, that's their jersey numbers? Okay, there you go.
Actually, I can't believe that they are Overwatch pros.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's 100% believable.
By the Florida Mayhem to get another.
I love the little Protoss drones flying around too. All the stuff on this map for all the different games.
That bash is really difficult to kind of challenge this high ground. Maybe with that
these
long range.
These games honestly look just like my bronze games.
I was literally telling Chad earlier, I could keep up in this lobby easily. I'm not even kidding, I could. I beat Shroud. They forgot about that I beat Shroud.
I was there. I also beat Shroud.
Yeah, you also could play competitive Overwatch literally on a whim if you wanted. You beat Shroud.
Is going to work.
A lot of damage for someone shielded to deal with it.
Oh, dude. Full copy real quick.
Now Pelican controls the high ground and looks to put pressure on someone. Charging up to the next rail as checkmate.
Every time this.
Oh, no.
Down. The air matrix catches the Outlaws by surprise.
Rip, dude, that shield is still up.
That shield is still up, which is really surprising. I thought that would be dead by then.
We used that 100 for a while as feel like could have got a rail shot off. As
Bernard's almost got gravity flux up again.
Ooh, May has ice. Yep.
Oh, nice. That was really good.
Sleep doesn't quite connect, and Happy was a key component of the Outlaws' plan there.
A little pick off there on Happy. No Hanzo.
And you don't have that big wombo combo, right? You don't have that bash artillery plus that gravitic flux here coming up. Do you have another nano? So probably nano on a Pelican with that gravitic flux. You try and
iconic. They are wearing. Oh wait. Oh, you're
Heroes,
kidding.
have you seen being played today?
Say again. Sorry.
What other heroes have been played today?
There's a lot of Orisa earlier for tanks. All the support's been pretty much standard. Actually, there's been a decent spread of support. There was a Brigitte earlier. That was a lot of fun to watch. Oh, dude, Bernard with the lead on that. Oh man, that was gross.
Lucio ulted.
Another one? Another one. Dude.
I mean,
Use is so good. It's gross. I hate it.
And Violet comes from the high ground.
I can't believe that Florida soundboarded and still pulled that off. Or Houston still pulled that off. That was crazy.
Sigma's survivability is pretty sick, right? With like kinetic grass, the ability to kind of like shield dance, right? But not when you have like.
If Happy can wait until gravity flux is available and pop ult then.
On Florida to shut down all that healing either.
Sometimes it doesn't pull them together like Zarya does.
It doesn't pull them together. Oh, actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. Just trying to get the tank. Someone might die. Yep, someone died from that. That was good. So no tank on Florida's side. Happy gets taken out. I wonder if he swaps off of Hanzo at this point or stays. Well, May clone right there.
In trouble now. It's an ice block to buy some time, but where's the teammates?
Oh, can he ult?
And he will be dragged down. Pelican looking to make a quick escape.
He's about to be able to have it.
Pop it!
Did he get it? He got it. Yeah, he got it.
Oh, but May. Oh.
He still, at least he got to use it. That's pretty cool.
That was pretty cool.
Oh.
Oh, gross.
Dude, Merritt's so Merritt's so good.
So the fight before, the Outlaws actually, you know, that you get someone down with that dragon, you win kind of
the flicks. The flicks send me every time.
On a sick flank come around, and they're able to pick two, and then you're in a tough spot, right? You have no mobility, players are just tucking a sandwich.
Checkmate is lying in wait. He has the trigger discipline not to take the shot off Blizzard from the back line.
Oh!
But the sleep comes in.
Still gets it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sneaky man.
That was nasty. That was really good positioning. That'll probably be, yeah.
That's the end of the line for the Outlaws.
Woo. That was good. They had two really tricky plays in there.
And they're just so sneaky.
Yeah, they're two
like
real
shades
sneaky
of London
plays.
Spitfire, right? But instead of kind of using the TP and sending in like Backbone and another player.
Yeah, Merit's the one that hit the three-person collab.
It's really just Chorong, kind of escorting.
So,
yeah, Merit's gross.
These like weird
Pelican, Merit,
come around and flank, and that time checkmate on the high ground comes down with that blizzard. Nothing.
Of course,
you can do
Happy.
about that.
Just the one kill would have been enough, but what
They're
we
all
didn't
really
see
good.
on the screen was that Happy was
I'm pretty sure they're all Overwatch pros.
They are really good, but I just
switching over to him,
know
scooping him
Merit,
up was
Pelican, and Happy the most.
for the Mayhem. And we've seen
Wasn't
what this
Merit a
Florida.
player
They're trying
for
to rewrite
Houston
the
last
script.
season?
They're trying to be as bombastic and as unpredictable as possible.
Was that last season?
Shatters, and of course,
I think
these
so.
Ninja Blizzards.
Well, the thing with Florida,
I do not remember.
Yeah, they literally dropped Merit for Happy.
They don't really care what you play. They don't have to make any changes in terms of
So
personnel.
that's very
They
funny
feel
to me.
like they can counter it. They feel like they
Okay.
have
So-
figured this out.
Imagine they win.
Storyline wise, if Florida wins this, perfect.
How great.
Oh,
What
Yeah.
they're trying to do here on offense, I think, the Reinhardt, right? Do you just lose all mobility here?
I mean-
I don't think that's something that you would look at and say, yeah, let's go.
Even
for it,
just
but
being in
you
the
never know.
finals against your old team,
Is
like that's
huge.
even in itself is so fun. Yeah.
And you have to
Yeah,
play
but
the Lucio. You need either like a Lucio or
just something
Sid to
about
get this
winning it,
Reinhardt in
though.
positions to actually make an impact.
Everyone loves a good underdog story.
Yep.
Storm arrow with those hyperspheres.
So as much as I know you like Houston, I do have to kind of pull from Florida for that reason alone.
What? Okay.
I want to see it. I want to see it so bad.
So now we're against each other.
What else is new?
I also really like Happy, so.
Well, it's gonna be a tough one.
What is this rotation?
What a harebrained play from the Mayhem. Will it work?
Pilots down. That's one. That's two. Can we get three?
Dangles in midair. A tasty
Keep-
morsel for Merit to snack upon.
There's three.
Happy.
Give me the Hanzo. Merritt, give me the Hanzo. Thank you for the Hanzo. Oh, gross.
Gone out.
Bam.
I mean, look,
Oh,
they
that's
all
tough,
pretty
bud.
much get hit with a biotic grenade, but I think they know that if you just stand in like no man's land with that Reinhardt comp, you are as good as dead. You may as well push on in, right?
Right inside the immortality field that RuPaul's about to throw down, it's going to be okay.
Yeah, you're going to be fine, right? So push through and get past and make a play. You're able to take out Violet right off the rip. This is really interesting from the Outlaws. So I believe we actually saw the Dallas Julian play something like this.
Texas
with the
won too.
Genji and the Bastion, with the Baptiste and Lucio.
Pelican there, getting up close and personal. Chorong getting a little bit too close to lethal range there. Not only the composition, but also just how close the Outlaws are playing.
Okay.
They know
Good little wall.
value out of this Sigma durability.
Well, the thing is now they have the Lucio, right? So you have the ability to disengage. You have the ability to close the gap. It doesn't allow, the right before they were just kind of standing there like pretty stationary targets, allowing them to just get ran down. You don't have that now.
They don't expect to see Merit from the backside there. Pelican needs to be wary. Goes for the deflect. Merit wants to charge up a proper rail here, but his angles are terrible. Forced back inside the small
That's
room,
rude.
but the Outlaws want to chase him down this time. Someone sheepishly trying to back away. Grenade thrown in there as well. He's calling for a regroup, but the Outlaws are waiting for them. Here's the charge. He's going for it. Accretion comes in, knocked off course. Meryl with
Maybe
the
not the
only
best
down.
call.
Just a kick on fire.
Oh, we got the immortality.
I was gonna say the bubble. Oh!
Merit gets involved.
Well,
And that's curtains for the Outlaws.
gross.
You will
Just
see
gross.
fall here.
Wait,
In the Lucio punch.
Chorong with the two-piece melee?
What?
Okay, Florida decided this one's not over, dude.
Chorong able to keep everybody on the Mayhem up as you're going to get close to capping this second point with over 3 minutes. I mean, the Outlaws need a fight win bad.
The pressure is
I
on.
can't believe he slid and flicked and got a kill. That was so
nasty.
cool.
The Outlaws are a little more susceptible to an earth shatter. That's just what someone cooking. Forced off the stairwell though, awkward position to be in.
Oh, Pelican went Genji.
And then got his
I didn't realize that.
got his ult friggin' blocked out by checkmate.
Damn.
The Blizzard has got to be the scariest.
Florida
part. This
is
all in the
activated
mayhem.
right now.
You're going to end up with egg on your face. Pelican wants to probe, but he's in a little bit of danger.
Yeah,
here.
they
Someone
are
very
doing
low on the
very.
approach. They're going for it. They want
Oh,
it.
they
They're
brought
going
out
to
the
shield this
Orisa.
ground. Holds his ground.
They mean
You'll
business.
have to try and find a way to get back up, otherwise all the Mayhem will need to drop with him, and so they do.
And the Orisa's an interesting choice, right? Can play really frontline with that Reinhardt and also get in the mix really fast.
I think so with her little immortality stance she does.
What now?
She times it. The Orisa having her like, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a, not immortality. She like holds still, she can't be moved and stuff.
Oh yeah.
The Mayhem can't pin them down.
I think they're trying to bait them into like using the Shatter of the Blizzard onto, you know, Bernard, right? But he'd have
good little save there.
Out of that, they don't want to go for that right away. They're trying to manufacture something.
What wall? Happy, gonna burn that one down awful quick. Florida Mayhem.
You burnt the minute off the clock if you're the Outlaws.
They need much more than that, Matt.
It was good that they pulled back during that ult. That was a waste of an ult.
Yep. And Florida's gonna have all 5 here in a second. There's 2, there's 3 of them all at the same time.
Oh. Good timing on the Orisa. I was gonna say Genji ult.
Yep. Oh, dude. Oh, 2, 3. Show me 4. There it is. Woo! That might be the map, dude. We're gonna have
they got like
one more,
one or 2 more,
maybe 2, depending on the position here. They're getting a lot of progress. It might be 1.
They have time-wise, I think they have more than 2. But as far as like how well Florida's doing, I don't think they.
Yeah.
I think this is
if Houston can't hold here.
A heck of a lot in their semi as well. Maywall doesn't catch anyone, but gives the Mayhem some time to shrug off the tank configuration. Happy does have that artillery barrage available. Shu really working overtime to keep the heals up here. This is scary. Here comes the Matrix down to Maywall, throwing in the way. Happy looks to try and get around. There it is. Okay. Immortality fields out of the picture.
Dude, what an angle. Yep. That's map 2. Thoughts?
2-0 Florida. Let's see if I'm cursed. If I just start cheering for Florida, maybe Houston will do well.
Nah, Overwatch knows your true alliance now. Even if you switch it up right now, it's not gonna matter.
Like live in person, but like they have the answers. It feels like the Florida
man getting revenge.
I know they bring out Orisa, Bastion. This is our go-to. When they play this, this is our go-to.
Just remember,
and it makes it
in
really
the end,
difficult for the
scripted.
It feels like they're always playing a step behind.
They're gonna get 6-6. I'm telling you.
A bad feeling indeed if you're an Outlaws fan, because the Florida Mayhem in every term seem to have the answer. This is that bizarre off angle here for
yeah, both times now, Houston has come out and started big, and then gotten too comfortable and fallen apart.
If Merritt every time he gets overclock is going to go 3 people, it does not matter, right? Even if you feel like you got the right comp. I mean, if
I also think, dude, Merritt is
Merritt is
popping off.
That's what I'm telling you. There's internal drive from him to absolutely dominate Houston because I think is this his 2nd year? Right, Chet? Because they dropped him after his rookie year was not he just didn't do well enough. And so that's when they picked up Happy, and now he's back and he's friggin' running it.
Makes way for the Orisa. The Mayhem switching to a Sigma of their own. They're more than happy to play musical tank.
I mean, that's the shot of the map right there.
Yeah, 2nd year. So
you have that immortality field down there for like a brief moment of time to get destroyed, and then Pelicans going for the blade, and you just take a headshot from an overclocking Sojourn. I mean, that is a. If Pelican gets that blade off, who knows, right? If you play this week.
Yeah. Suravasa, the map pick for the Houston Outlaws now, who are struggling to stay in step with the Florida Mayhem, who refuses.
He's absolutely playing with vengeance.
That's 2 maps done in this first to 4 series. Stick around, of course. Much more to come, especially
not the biggest Flashpoint fan.
You don't like Flashpoint?
Maybe it's just because it's new.
What about it do you not like? Is the randomization after the first cap point?
The randomization, and I honestly, it's super selfish. I've been really enjoying Ana, and she's so slow.
Yep.
And so, like, if you die, the travel time or like trying to get to the new point, meh.
True.
I really need to learn Lucio.
I was gonna say, I think
so fun.
The problem, probably, if you have an issue with that game mode, is probably because you need to get good.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were going to say something like that.
Maybe you could just, I don't know, get better at the game.
Oh, Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, like if you really think about it, I think at the end of the day, you could just you just get better at the game.
I'm taking back the thing I bought you.
You bought me a thing? Why'd you buy me anything?
I told you while we were live. I think.
You didn't tell me what it was.
Yeah, but I told you I got you something.
Do I have some friend obligation to get you something now?
No.
Okay.
It was so minor, but I think chat's gonna love it for you as well.
Am I gonna be angry?
No. I don't think you'll be angry.
All right, we'll see. I reserve the right to decide my emotion on the spot.
Yeah, absolutely. I would not take that away from you.
This is a Chili's gift card.
Absolutely.
I
No, it's not.
am gonna melt it down. Is it bacon? Because I just had bacon and that was great.
It's not food.
You already lost me.
What if I told you it's magic related? Don't guess.
No.
Never mind.
You got me a mint foil Black Lotus that foils didn't exist to Black Lotus when it first came out, but that's what you got me?
I told you not to guess. You
oh my
got
god.
it.
Wow, you only spent like 15 grand on me.
Only.
Just a little thing.
Just a little thing.
You got a YouTube check too?
Okay, bro.
So do I buy the $10,000 booster box?
That, you do whatever you want. Your money.
Do I have to run? You think I have to run that by my wife?
Absolutely.
Not? Okay, cool. So I'll just like make a decision on the whim on my own. Got it.
No, you should 1,000,000% tell Sam before you make that purchase.
Interesting.
I can't promise I won't rat you out.
Yo, that angle right there, by the way, that Mare angle as Bastion, like threading the friggin' needle between the doorways was gross. Yeah, everybody knows in a marriage you ask for forgiveness, not permission, dude.
That's actually, I do that for everything.
That's not good advice.
All right, what's good, everyone?
Seattle?
We're down right now for the Houston Outlaws 0-2. They're looking to try to make a comeback.
Toronto?
Yeah, they're in Toronto.
And everyone's mind is who you think is going to be.
I don't know the difference between the needles.
That's not the space needle.
Go ahead and say a name out loud. Who do you think is going to be the MVP?
Golden Boy! Hi, GB! I love you, Alex. I miss you, Alex.
Thank you so much. Venga aquí, papi. Come over here. All right. I got myself a Houston Outlaws fan over here.
Looks like he's going to piss his pants.
Mike,
He's very nervous.
Nice. What's your name? Where are you from?
Flash Mob. I'm from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico!
Oh, cool.
I won't lie, I kind of did this purposefully so that I could go ahead and yell Puerto Rico in Canada. Now, who do you think?
Kind of did this so you know Puerto Rico in Canada.
Pick Florida, either one.
Meredith's making this really hard for us.
When she gets upset, just tell her you're acting like your mother. Okay, that's great.
Yeah, make sure you tell her to calm down.
All right, we need a Florida fan.
Yeah.
Come over here. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you.
Should I ask her if she's on her period too?
What's your name? Where are you from?
Okay, that's gonna go over really well.
No. So make it worse. Say, did menopause come early?
I know you're gonna pick the mayhem.
Are you trying to get me killed? Are you trying to get me actually physically dead? You did not. She gonna cut my hands off, dude. Come on.
Oh yeah, she would kill you.
But for now, let's go ahead and send it back
Good
over to the
Lord.
casters, see if someone clutches up and ends this 1-4-0. Uber X, what you think?
Yeah, that's your present, death.
There's a gap emerging.
Wait, are you only saying that so that she kills me and then you can steal her?
A lot of it can be credited with that flexibility and mastery of so many different talents of someone.
You're annoying.
And the Houston
Why am I
Outlaws
friends with you?
have to add quick.
No, freaking no.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the Outlaws have tried numerous things already in this series. You try and think about like what else they could go to.
I want you to know that if we're against each other at COD next, I'm going to beat your ass. Just want you to know that. Okay, cool.
I think
On to the third game. I'm literally going to hunt you down for content.
Outside of like really.
No.
Yep.
Play Lucio.
Oh, please.
Yep.
You know,
Maybe we'll like be on the same team.
Pilot that hero. Maybe that like
Okay. way.
Maybe they did it by alphabetical order in names, and no matter if they use first or last name, we would be on the same team, most likely.
It's so dated at this point, that type of play.
So here's how it went last time.
On the flank, when the other team
We just put our own group together, and so
it feels like it's kind of a bit of
you would not.
I was with. Oh yeah, absolutely. Girl, I got to get a win.
Feels like
what does that mean? I was popping off the other day.
Yeah, you're not playing against COD pros like you're gonna be at COD next. It is a different skill bracket.
Don't mind me, just gonna slide into all the COD pros DMs.
I'm sure they're gonna check them.
Be like, hey.
Yes. Boston obviously did not win, but put up a pretty good fight. So you see what they did. Hey, maybe we can.
Okay, I've never watched Overwatch League for this type of game mode yet, so.
Oh, I gotta send you a message on Discord.
It's already cropped up. Right? You're dealing with a Sojourn now, not a May Bastion combination. Pelican on the Genji needs to make some magic happen. Straight to the doors first here for the Outlaws. Again, this Orisa comp will allow you to push up, take some space, but eventually the Mayhem look to
All right, sent it.
surge back in. Accretion there, shrugged off for the most part. It's a split for the Florida Mayhem. Checkmate gonna play the left-hand side. But wants to try and cut off the back.
I can't say that one out loud, but it is very funny.
It's a dangerous spot from DeB. He's got to use that ice block.
Not too soon. Hilarious.
Just so much survivability on Orisa.
Dude, is yours chunking or not? Mine's chunking.
Feels like you
Mine
can
is
live
not.
forever if you manage
Sick.
your cooldowns correctly, and that's exactly what Bernard did there. I thought Violet did a nice job.
Aim's casually
Players
teaming
on
with
the way
Scump.
in. Someone just like playing in a corner on the point.
Whoever
just,
you
like,
DM, I'm gonna
1v1
swoop in on first.
somebody. That's not what you want to see if you're the Mayhem.
It's messed up.
I'm gonna get Scump, Symphony. He cheats too. Everybody knows that. And Teep.
I want to make it clear. I feel like they bring people in that are really good.
Yep.
That are famous.
Yep.
And that are just there for comedic relief and content. And I would like to put myself in that category.
In the comedic relief and content part?
Yeah.
Yes. They need somebody on each team to be shrieking in the background out of fear. That's you.
Yes.
Like that. A lot of that. By the way, what's Houston doing? It looks like they're dead. Maybe you care to comment?
Into a terrible spot.
I've seen this trap before from them. They like to purposely lose the first point so that
lull their
they
opponents
can
into a sense
have
of
really dramatic comeback.
Okay, cool. Yeah, no, that's smart for the content, right?
That's kind of the
Yes.
situation the Outlaws are in there. They
I would
chose
know
the
because
option
I am
moving
the
forward. Maybe with the spear spin,
content.
you're able to live, get everybody topped up. Did not happen, and the Mayhem get a flip.
We got a freeze. We could drop the beat. There's Flux and Railgun. We're sitting on 4 ults right now.
Oh my goodness.
Saved. Oh, that barrage just got swallowed. Merit's dead, though.
I was going to say, he ults here?
Pelican Blade might be in order now as well. He wants to pressure this Baptiste down, and he's going to go for it. He pulls the blade, but he's down to 20 already. Referral was ready and waiting. Air Matrix thrown up, but guess what? Someone's on the wrong side of it.
You throw everything here towards the end to try and win it.
You just gave up the point.
Yeah, I mean, that is...
Shoes trying to back away, trying to delay as much as possible. Baptiste. That's going to be first point. All right, we're looking at an easy 3-0 here in a second.
Story of the series, a strong start for Houston eventually.
Being from Texas must be tough today.
They'll keep the same composition heading into our next point.
What do you think about the Sojourn here for Happy versus that Bastion, right? I think the Bastion is very dangerous during wheel.
You talking trash over there?
Outside of it. And I think that gives a direct signal.
What were you saying?
When they can go.
Nothing.
So this is a little bit maybe harder to
I saw the hands going up, pointing like you were saying something. Oh, Lupo just got.
Talking about the COD next event.
Pelican goes down.
Okay.
Now Checkmate buys some time with the ice.
All right. Oh God.
As soon as she emerges from cryostasis, it's to a hellscape. Shu has gone down in the meantime. Chorong bounds back in his own backline.
We're not trying to get that spear in the back line in the middle of the fight. That was really good. That was a good push. Okay.
Whoa.
It's just Chorong to deal with here.
Can we talk about that spear?
That was a really good spear.
But he'll
He
huddle
didn't
together with Violet
hit
and
it,
take the point, or at least
but
attempt
he
to.
went to go hit the person on the point. They like moved out of his side or died or whatever. So he flicked to where their spawn was to see if he could maybe hit someone with a spear behind him.
Yep.
That was
really
nutty.
good. Good awareness.
Yeah.
You feel pretty good about that.
Immortality field also a factor there. Someone getting battered as he
Is she
tries to
gonna
move
ult or
up.
what?
For an accretion, gets nothing, falls back.
I was gonna say Marissa's flying in right now.
He better hope it's enough. No!
Okay.
Someone skewed him midair, and the ultimate is cancelled.
The Lucio with the save, I think. I think Violet saves that right there. Violet absolutely saved that right there.
The Outlaws are putting it together.
Nice. So Orisa didn't need to ult. So she still has it.
Bernard held onto it, which is good.
That's the thing with the Orisa, right?
Houston defending at 77 with 4 ults.
Right past that
I think second point goes to Houston unless they choke something here, or if Florida pulls off something insane. Merritt's about to have.
Off with 4 ults on Houston.
Merritt's about to have his though, if he can get away with it. Shu used his. Baptiste is down. Like that. Almost.
They flip.
The Outlaws come back in with a player advantage though.
That was really good. That was really good.
Now we're seeing proof of concept for the Happy Sojourn too.
Yes, this is starting to look good here for the Houston.
Okay, all good.
It's really that aggression right now. You
Next
get
point.
right past that Sigma Shield. Once they get past it, even if they're throwing blizzards or graphitic flux, you have Fortify. The Terror Surge also gives you like a little bit of a damage reduction with another Fortify, so like you can start cycling those together. Becomes really difficult to get rid of some of these players.
Do not worry about his accuracy stat at all, dude. Just like shooting nothing. That's messed up.
Just with his timing here, can really cripple the Mayhem.
Why would you just waste rounds? So that don't they know they have like a limited amount of ammo, right?
Oh,
Ooh.
what a rude wall.
Literally tried to zone Pelican out. Got the ult though.
Okay, here's a gravitic flux from someone. Do you act now? Who's going to be caught?
That's a lot. That's a lot. That was big. Oh man, that was really big.
4 players in the flux.
They're keeping him alive.
Oh!
Where are you going, Shu?
Just watching him wait.
Like
they're not letting him. They're trying to separate him so much.
Yeah. He's jumping off.
That gets like 20% though, right?
They walled him to keep him away so he couldn't respawn and get back to the team.
Yep.
To delay him. That's smart.
That's what I said earlier, silly.
You kind of saw where he was going around that corner. Everybody started to pile up.
This lets Chorong build that sound barrier back up. He's at 30% at the start of the fight.
You end up didn't really kind of spending anything in that fight, right? So you get this point back. Maybe it's not a heavy investment. You still feel all right.
Again, dealing with support ultimates here means there's no guarantee that this works. Great wall. What a wall. They can't get to the point. Chorong's having to deal with Happy at the start of the fight. It will still be a sound barrier for Violet for 4. But for what? For what?
We got Genji. We got Baptiste. They got Lucio.
You're playing for like next point.
Jeez. Yeah, they're not playing for this point. That's for sure. That one's done.
Teams exchange out their support ultimates.
They move up, they zone out, so they can't push to the point. Just so there's no contest. Get ready for the next one.
This next go around, right? We know no
Florida has
on the
it.
other side of things. Pelican can get a blade, get us point first.
Man.
The pressure starts to mount here for your Houston Outlaws.
I like this screen or the scene, like where you see how everyone travels together.
Yeah, it's cool. They started doing that top down, and it helps a lot with seeing how people move around the map.
Making their way into the side hall. They know they need to fight. It's going to be a blade pretty much instantly, and Pelican is looking, has to back away. The Blizzard here gives him pause for thought, but Violet wasn't quick enough. Now they're
Good zoning with the Blizzard.
Still, the Terror Surge coming in from Banara. Checkmate is
Merritt does
down.
have.
Now we're even.
There he goes.
He's holding on to it as Pelican dives in for another fight. It's a gravitic flux. Pelican's caught in it. Merritt's safe enough, but Banara's starting to bear down upon him. With that fortify, Merritt has to back away. Comes around from across the map, and someone is down.
Oh, the push in there. Orisa's so good. Nice.
Dude.
I love the Orisa skin.
That's really cool.
He's so difficult to get out of that position.
Yeah, the green and white looks really good.
It just allows Bernard to just stay on that point. The shield spin, the fortify, it gets there's some nice fortify with the Terror Surge on the high ground to keep himself a little bit alive through all of that. And even with the Pelican Blade not being this massive pop-off moment, they're still able to get
Happy's
the point.
got his.
Happy cordoned off by the May wall. But it wasn't exploited by the Mayhem here. It's just to shut down the Ant Matrix. Some extra percent for Houston, but nothing more. Here come the Mayhem again. That was a big accretion hit. Happy wants a bit.
Here's the ult. Looking for it. Oh! Merritt stopped it. Oh, man.
Well, that was quite aggressive from the Outlaws.
That was super aggressive.
I actually think that they probably thought they were going to live long enough for Violet to get beat, be the next, like the second team to beat, and then outlive them in the long run.
Yeah, I was just saying, probably hoping for a Lucio ult on the dive just to get like one, a couple little percent in, but couldn't get it off.
That sucks. Nice.
Oh, that's the perfect pick.
You love to see.
Okay.
I'd love to see that.
Can't ask for much more than that. Now that mobility severely compromised for the Mayhem as they try and regroup a player down. Pelican wants to get started pretty quickly, but he takes a ton of damage on the approach. The Outlaws will settle for a cap here. How do they transition into a fight?
Well, there's some players up on the high ground for the Florida Mayhem. They're starting to wrap back out through this choke here. As now it looks like they're all getting sped up towards the high ground. The Outlaws on the
Florida
chase.
having the high ground here, and Lucio is back.
Wants to try and herd them into the small room, but they will disperse.
There's Merritt's ult.
Been more aggressive while Lucio was on though.
Trying to get the rail on somebody. Yep. Oh, okay. Did Bernard just save that by taking Merritt out?
Yeah, while Merritt was going, they got healers down.
2-2.
Houston got healers. Yeah.
Like the Outlaws
Last cap point.
So far in this series as we go
sweating.
This has been a very, very good
A
matchup.
little bit of a closer spawn here.
I think Merritt is MVP so far for sure, just from the amount of last second hits and like clutch rail guns and stuff like that. It's been really good. Assuming that if Florida wins,
the most important objective,
which I mean, of course they will. So
the Houston Outlaws need to finish the job here.
it is 2-0, dude. It's not done yet, but
Is a gravitic flux available for someone?
Scripted.
Switch from Pelican wants to trade here on that left-hand side. It's going to be an Ant Matrix. Plenty of time for the Florida Mayhem to back away. The Outlaws will establish themselves, though, as the residents at this point.
I think the Outlaws have to know that this fight is so important, not just in this map, just the overall grand scheme of things in the fight.
Both here, yeah.
that was really good flux. That was really good flux.
Down like dominoes for the Houston Outlaws.
Thoughts? What's going through your mind right now?
We got 31%, and it is closer to. It's looking closer, or unless they make it even. Never mind, they probably make it even.
For a spawn location? Yeah, I think they do.
Yeah.
I think they do.
Competitive so far. 31% game for the Outlaws with that first fight. Here comes the blade from Pelican.
I was going to say the cooldown on the immortality.
Cooldown or two, someone barely getting out alive.
Yeah.
They back away from the immortality field.
Lucio.
And the Mayhem will escape. That's an ultimate down for the
Outlaws. Oh, stay alive, Happy.
They didn't even get sound barrier out there. They were
Nice,
so far
nice.
away when they started to use that.
Now.
Nerves of steel.
Yep. No, that's both Lucio ults. Happy's overclock is going. 2%. Oh.
Somehow Violet comes to the rescue. Jorong desperately looking for that kill. He still hasn't found it.
Yes.
That's a big one.
Oh.
But it in play, but Bernard steps back and Happy gets a second before being frozen. Who's going to come to collect? No one.
Nobody.
And back in the action, but the Mayhem still control the point.
Oh.
He's found two. How's Bernard fight back? It's just not happening. Now it's Pelican all alone, Violet.
Dude, oh man, Merritt going nuts. Merritt going absolutely bonkers. Jeez, we looking at a 4-0 sweep, baby?
Damn, dude.
Houston, you out there? You okay? You guys good? Houston, you guys good? You okay?
Like that bastion damage through the Ant Matrix, right? At the end there.
Yeah, Merritt is going insane.
They have Merritt in position, and the Orisa is not.
Damn, I really thought Houston had that when they got Lucio.
Yeah.
Sigma's got the shield, the kinetic grasp can get like in the face a little bit.
Okay, I'm using the bathroom.
Spear spin fortifying. You can't even take that damage to the face, using fortify. You got a Lucio as a support, with
Dude, some of the signs are so funny.
There, right? You can't kind of blow through all those cooldowns straight away. And once they brought that
Dude,
back,
that's
really
that was big last second there.
Out of the gates for the Houston Outlaws here in Survivor, so they start with that 80%. but eventually it's the Florida Mayhem come back.
The punch on the way down to kill Genji.
Away that first point.
Yeah, I mean, take a look at some of the highlights here. Things were going good for the Outlaws, right? I really liked the Orisa.
This was nasty. The 4-piece right there. The fact that he was able to get Genji from the outside, pull him up all the way to the top, and then pop him. And then they sit there and they zone out Baptiste as he's trying to get off the map and die. All right, now, if it's going to happen, this is where we see a reverse sweep, and it is the craziest thing we've ever seen.
Last chance to choose a map in this series. They must win out from here. An almost insurmountable task faces them, and that push will begin on Esperanza.
Yeah, you think you can play some Orisa here if you're the Outlaws?
Hey.
That's something you maybe want to look towards here, but you just saw how that just ended. Maybe you have an answer for that Bastion type of setup.
Everything you have left, Houston Outlaws, it's time to leave it out there. They desperately hang on for survival as the Florida Mayhem look imperious. Stick around, it's map 4 on the docket.
Good Lord. Seeing it go to 7 would be cool. I'm not gonna lie. But seeing a 4-0 sweep also would be cool. All right, during the break, I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back. I'm in there playing chat. Oh. All right, I need to message my brothers real quick, see if we're playing tonight. All right, here we go. Danger. Playing a stream? Nah, probably not. Probably just take tonight to relax because I'm gonna stream a little. I'm gonna stream some Dark Eye tomorrow before I have to pack and go to the airport to fly to Los Angeles. Los Angeles. Plus, we got another Shooterborn map done. What are you streaming after this? I asked this question earlier and I forgot already.
Yeah, I need to do laundry and pack.
Oh, you're not streaming after this?
Are you?
No.
Okay.
I think my Sam and I are gonna watch the last episode of One Piece And then I'm probably playing some of my brothers, but I might just relax.
Nice.
Here.
Yeah, I have about 2 to 3 loads of laundry I should do.
Oh, I should do that. Need some you need some clean socks.
Yes, actually.
Wait, really?
I do need some of my clean socks that are dirty. And then I need to wash my jeans.
I mean, it's really got to be frustrating.
I think I could pull that suit off.
It happens here and there. We saw Pelican play Genji for much of that Suravasa match.
I think I might start streaming in that.
I think you could.
Wait, what were you gonna say? Were you about to judge me?
No, I think you can pull it off.
No, no. You started with, what's that supposed to mean? Huh?
I had to evaluate the suit, and then I was like picturing you in the suit.
Weird.
So I was like, that's not weird.
That's weird.
That's weird. You said I think I could pull out the suit, so I thought, okay, Ben in this suit. And
I'm just giving you shit, dude. I could absolutely fucking rock that suit. Are you kidding me? For sure, you have the ultimate gaming body. See, Wind River, thank you. You might not like it, Amy. All right? You might not like it, but this is what the peak physical male form looks like. All right? And then there ain't a thing you can do about it.
Of his team, the Houston Outlaws now look to fearless for salvation. But I ask, what's
Why are you laughing?
I almost nailed that mouth over.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I left the word out, but
You switched it up a little, so
I
it threw me
left
off.
the word out specifically.
I may not like it, but this is what peak.
This is what the peak
athleticism.
the peak male form, yeah, male athletic body looks like. There ain't a thing you can do about it.
Well, you know now you're not going to see Sigma. You know, Diva, right? Having
Yeah,
a really
so,
good
like, I
chance.
made
You're
a
not gonna see
reminder.
Zarya. I mean, we haven't really seen Zarya.
Dude, my chat said you have the same body as my fence, bro. What?
No, I mean you have like wrecking ball potential.
Okay, little guy.
Like, I mean,
Whatever you say.
I've seen some teams try and do it. I think you're
Oh,
probably
we're gonna
more
see
likely
some
to
Doomfist.
I think that's probably the direction this goes.
Someone on your
100
screen
push-ups, 100
He's done it
sit-ups.
He has himself a day, right?
Yep. Much more than just an emblem of victory to play for here. 2023
Alright.
Overwatch League Grand Finals. Esperanza.
Esperanza.
It can't be a grand finals with a 4-win sweep, right?
4-win sweep coming in big here in a second. Amy, are you prepared?
I'm calling it now. Are you ready for this?
Are you, if you call a reverse sweep, I'm gonna laugh.
No. I think it's Florida, like it is, right?
It makes some really fast
Outlaws,
adjustments on the fly.
and then Florida gets their last win.
You're guessing 4-2?
And it almost feels
Yeah.
like you absolutely need.
I'm gonna guess 4-1.
For the Outlaws,
4-1.
Yep,
To see the
4-1.
Florida Mayhem get like a team wipe, get like
Either way,
30 meters on the bot.
Houston needs to win this.
I think Houston will win
Tough
this.
to overcome.
Houston does give, we like to do dive comp, which is very much this map.
And look at their tank. I was gonna say, you said dive comp? We didn't. We didn't. That was a good call. And they, dude, did super divey.
I fucking called it.
That's crazy.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Nah,
buddy.
you're good. You're good.
Okay.
Blizzard will message me later and be like, "Ah, that's a half your pay deduction, but it's fine." All right,
Oh my, I'm so sorry.
that's fine. They don't give a shit. It's okay.
Okay, go.
If you hack this Bastion and he does not die,
What is that noise?
I mean, it's
Oh, my
also going to be
Alexa's
tough.
going
You have
off.
Immortality
We didn't.
Field in the mix. You have Kinetic Grasp. You have the shield.
Dude, Pelican is flying up the side. Oh no! Wait, why?
Commit that hard, and you
What?
do not win
My,
that
my
fight,
thing
you
froze for
are
a super long time. I got to
screwed
2x it
trying to get
again.
this Winston out of there.
Oh.
Catch up.
The answer all along. The Bastion is so complicated to try and maneuver around. Fearless already
There we
taking
go. I think I'm
significant
back.
poke damage, as has Hugh. It's the Florida Mayhem that get to take center stage to start.
In Merit doesn't need to use like wheels mode and transform until a dive comes in, right? Just kind
We
of
have
poke
Violet
and
as
prod at a distance for now.
Brigitte
Taking their
again.
time. Look at how Checkmate dove in there.
Actually,
Someone was hacked.
we got
harassed.
little baguette action on both teams.
But where's the lethal damage? The Outlaws need to get Happy involved in this fight.
Yep.
Fearless now under pressure here, hit by the accretion. That health pool starting to dwindle. He jumps away to the rescue. Checkmate, no! Started with the focusing beam. Served up on a silver platter.
I mean, Checkmate was trying to take out Shu there. And Fearless just
That's not good.
Damage output is so good.
Bonkers.
Happy sent crashing against the masonry.
Echo DPS is also friggin' cracked, so
yeah, I mean, this is what you did not want to see if you're an Outlaws fan. Is like, look at Fearless, right? You're taking like some poke damage, but if you want to go in and commit, you got to commit your.
All right, we're gonna have an Echo ult.
Like wheels mode on that bash and get
we'll
like your weak going out.
The sticky bomb on Houston side and almost the friggin' the juice. We'll see here in a sec.
Doesn't reveal Pelican. Provokes the dive out of Fearless at the very least. It's Happy trying to go to work on his high ground. The Outlaws have barely put a scratch on the Mayhem so far. It's time to come.
A nano boost.
So Fearless does. Punches RuPaul out. And now the Mayhem back away behind that kinetic grasp. Happy doesn't want to let him get away, but what choice do you have?
Oh, okay, that was a good play. That was a really good play.
That is from long distance as you.
That was a wild stick.
In the worst way, as Fearless gets that nano up top.
Yeah, I think Happy's just gonna have to try and suppress Merit a whole ton. Because if he lets him run around, then Houston's gonna get punished constantly.
I can't shake the feeling that the Outlaws are playing this on hard mode. But if anyone can do it, it's them. Pelican spotted early there by RuPaul. Had to get out. Not in position to use an EMP for the time being. The Outlaws look to assume the high ground.
Oh no, Sutter.
Checkmate though wants to wrap around a constant threat. Here's the EMP. Chorong is
Pelican with a pick there.
grenade was good from Shu. It's an easy pickup.
Oh, Pelican with a two-piece. Both support.
With a primal ray just
Houston's looking pretty good. That's 4. That, okay.
Nice.
Man, that is huge.
What's your timer at the top right now?
657, 56.
Okay, we're synced up.
Get, like, the supports here, right? Gravitic Flux, that'd be useful, but Violet's got that rally. The Outlaws take the lead.
It's a
they have
scratch.
2 DPS. Oh, they have 2 DPS and a tank ult up on Florida.
Yep. Yeah, they're sending a lot.
Shu farming them up awfully quick.
They're getting closer on Houston's side anyway. Like I think it'll be if they have to wait a tiny bit, it'll be okay because they'll have they'll have 3 ults up.
Whip shot clears that translocator by Pelican. They're in position to capitalize. Fearless is low. Nano for him. He's on the
There's the nano.
Looking for checkmate. Merit hacked for the time being. Fearless is caught in the.
Oh, 10 HP! Oh my God!
We're far from done though. Happy needs a big push. He gets the stick. No, it's eaten. No. Someone with the kinetic grasp.
Sigma ate it.
Yep. That was nasty.
And Shu.
Fearless hung on as long as he could. That was impressive. It was like he had like 10 hit points at one point.
Yeah, you fully wipe there if you're the Outlaws, right? You get a little bit
that
of a
would have been a massive pulse
did not complete the checkpoint for the
someone wasn't
so
doing his
sucky
suck.
All the way back to that barrier.
The Sigma suck.
You don't have that bastion inside yet, so do you have a lot of time here for the Outlaws, and that allows them to get that EMP.
Even still, the Mayhem playing is awfully safe. They just take the high ground. See from the periphery, it's Pelican. Trying to hack someone.
But the Outlaws want time, right? They want to build up a nano. Someone gets low, they're not going
He's
to
up there trying to do the sucky suck again.
They want to build up nano. They want to build up.
Where's this all going?
The Outlaws being made to dance.
Anna probably.
Probably. Not going to get anybody though.
This is all the time for the Mayhem to push up a bit.
It seems like it just whiffed. We got Baptiste wall. And Pelican's got her hack.
It's an EMP for Pelican, like you alluded to earlier, Matt. Could be a fight winner. Chorong last time was shut
Flying in. Is this the hack? Yep, there it is. Trying to get the single. Nice. On the Baptiste.
He still got immortality out.
Someone went down. There's no Sigma now, so Florida's... Oh, yeah. That's 2, 3, 4. That's all of them. That's a team kill. RuPaul is back up at times so he could actually get the team kill medal or whatever, but it's all fine. That was good. That was a good push.
You're building up ultimates. You're letting Shu just farm some healing on the Fearless. Build up a nano. The timing from Pelican was perfect, right?
Oh, Anna coming all
right away. You don't have that.
Oh no.
And the Florida Mayhem.
She didn't get forward spawn.
Go a long way.
Oh yeah, she's literally all the way in the back.
Just by someone's presence, though, was enough to send him on a different track. Nice little bounce there.
I want to see a good Tracer pulse so bad.
Looking for it. Little crouch right there, chilling. Oh! I didn't land it, missed it.
3 players here. It's dangerous
Good
for
try.
the Mayhem to stick around. Checkmate duplicates a Winston now. It's a hack on Merit, attempted. And here comes Fearless again, lit up like a Christmas tree with that nano. And the
So much damage.
down. It's a primal though from the duplicated checkmate here that Fearless might have to respect. There's a lot of pressure on Sue right now, but they peel him off their rudder.
Yeah, it's all traded from
Jeez.
both sides. Is really now you have this gravitic flux. You have a rally.
Ooh.
Gravitic flux here for 2.
Uh-oh.
They'll live.
Got Violet just barely. Just barely.
Fearless has a moment now to get top back up and
Here's the artillery barrage.
Someone with a kinetic grasp. RuPaul has an air matrix here. It's awkward for both teams now. A player down. Pelican is killed by Merit elsewhere. What is Fearless doing? All right, maybe a
Fearless
stall.
way out of position there.
He's trying to, get back to spawn, get regrouped as fast as possible. Interesting, Checkmate going to switch to the Tracer here. I think this is a good move where the Tracer's really good, obviously,
They're about to get a little bit of distance here.
Against Tracer in that dive.
Yeah, Violet dropping shield there was
Get into
tough.
the lead. But for how long?
Amy,
Pelican's gone hunting.
not looking good.
Supports corpse.
Just kidding, might be looking pretty good. Just kidding, I might have spoken too soon.
Caster curse?
The numbers favor the Outlaws here, but they need to turn this into a lead. They lost Violet, and then the hack check
Oh.
was the target.
Oh,
And Fearless makes him a pancake.
going back the other way. Going back the other
But
way.
you did have to use your EMP to get
So
control of that
Houston
in the
needs to
primal
win
range as
Through the
well.
fight, look
this
at
fight
the progress Florida made.
Right.
Another
to catch
20
up to
meters.
where Florida is.
Yep.
So I mean, what? You're
Gotta
really
win another one.
Still
you're
2
relying
minutes.
on this
Even if
nano on the
they
Fearless
lose
to
this one,
really
not
kinda
over
get you
yet.
Past this checkpoint, that's gonna
Yeah.
pop
It's
up when these
just
two teams
gonna
kinda
be
just stall out
really,
here in a
really
second.
tough if they don't win this fight.
Pelican needs a really
Matrix
solid
available. Maybe you
EMP
can
when they get
hack on
to
this, as it looks like Pelican kind of
get their
lurking in the
ult up.
background.
Yes.
I think EMP on this map, on anything push, a really good EMP, because people are typically grouped up really tight.
Hunting into the Tracer mirror.
Super effective. It's such a good ult.
You'll see Fearless here as the bot's headed back to neutral now. The nano here.
Nice.
In he goes. And Matrix thrown up, and Fearless takes no damage from it.
The Matrix,
It's a great spot for that ability.
I was just say, still up.
Taking time. Merit's with the Bionade, but he's
Merit's
not
still,
away.
oh!
So keep him standing. Checkmate also clinging
Checkmate
to
down.
Bionade finishes the job.
That was a wild save there with RuPaul's little bubble.
But it's inexorable. It's a running for Chorok here as someone is
He's looking for a pulse.
Artillery barrage coming in from
He's going over here.
Got him. Oh! Say it. Wait, he saved it. He saved it. He involved through it.
Yeah, but they gotta
Dude,
get pretty fast here, Mitch.
RuPaul with a huge clutch save. That was friggin' gross. My buffer too, don't worry.
Oh, Shoes take it down. Checkmate gets into the cookie jar and they've lost their honor. Will it be a rally to stay alive? They can't do it.
37 seconds.
See, they needed to win that.
That is game
30
over.
seconds.
Your best chance is to come back, get
Maybe.
up for another fight. You know the Mayhem pretty much have nothing.
Is it coming down to
You
this?
Play around this rally, I think you consider
They can
rallying
contest, but if they
rally
do,
first, EMP
they
first. I
have
think
to
that's
stay
probably
on the
what you're
robot for the
discussing
next fight
here. Going
too.
back into the
Yep,
next
they have to stay on the whole time. They can't push ahead.
That sounds awful.
Pelican can keep his team alive.
10 seconds.
If he nails this, they're looking for him.
OT.
They're waiting for the
3 seconds
contest.
to go. We will be in overtime. Pelican from the backside, sees Merit, waiting on Fearless to dive in. Here's the EMP, and it comes down pretty much straight away. Mortality found a parent.
Sweet.
The pulse of Checkmate is down.
Checkmate with the bomb. That's 3. That's tough, dude. That's game.
Professional on the point.
It's just happy to stay there.
GG.
And your master's a mission.
GG. A 4-0.
A 4-0.
A 4-0. What an underdog friggin' story from Merit too. Merit easily MVP. Wow. Those were really good games.
Yeah. That was sweet. Oh my god, I bet that's just the best feeling in the world.
And this is a team that you think back, I mean, season 1, we go all the way back. They're fan favorites because of the memes, not winning anything. They're not winning anything. And to see that team come back better year after year after year, just culminate in this moment. I mean, they were
the lamp deployment time from Baptiste was huge.
Is that Merritt? No, it's not Merritt. That's someone.
A lot of crazy things happen.
Merritt just should go.
Oh, you had somebody in there.
They're all like friends and stuff too, all hugging. Because they probably all played like
They played tons together. A lot of pros, especially in games like Overwatch, Siege, COD, get passed around between teams. They end up playing with a ton of different people that they end up playing against as well. You know?
Yeah. Nice.
A truth now nobody can deny.
Oh. Scripted.
And disbelief. It's a long road. These are
no matter what.
Season. Yeah. The West
That's so funny.
has never been more competitive.
So, because it was a 4-0, the ad's supposed to be for 3 hours. I'm going to watch the ceremony at the end basically as long as I can until they are done, which probably won't be a full 30 minutes. So I won't even have to, I think, hit 3 hours because those are hurts for Houston. They won that real fast. Sorry.
No, yeah.
They just didn't
Sorry.
have the flexibility needed to deal with what the Mayhem had.
Gunva is a legacy of building
wow, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
The Mayhem with the same
Those were such good games.
They invest in someone.
Hey, it's Golden Boy. I know him.
He's a future champion.
You know that guy?
I know that guy.
He is a perfect prospect to bring along. Chorong really made a name for himself.
Now John Q. Blizzard to give the trophy out.
And now this team hoists the trophy.
All right, here's what we do with that thing. All right, we ever get our hands on one of those bad boys, we're going to take the bottom off. We're going to have somebody craft a spear, and we're going to turn that into a weapon. Look at that thing.
He has had the crowd.
You have to be strong to wield it.
I mean,
I can do that.
It is so. I mean, he is just such a fan favorite player. I mean, and also like a player that you look at Overwatch 2 is a completely new game, right? Going from 6-on-6 to 5-on-5.
No, what?
How's your back?
Actually fine right now. Thank you.
Let's go.
Hey, it's good right now. I haven't had any issues for a little while.
Look to the sun, look to the dawn of a
It's actually really good news.
It's really weird.
See you soon.
Because I was like, I couldn't put my own pants on for like a week because my back hurt so bad. But today it's like it lasts like week, 2 weeks. It's been totally fine.
He's good.
Dude, I want Golden Boy to just come be a background voice screaming like that every time I start stream. I want him to be my hype man. Do you imagine?
Unbelievable stuff.
He's
Start
so
stream up. Golden Boy comes flying in. What's up, everybody? Woo! I need that.
Come over here.
He's such a good hype caster.
This is yours. This is your world championship.
One of the signs in the
over here to me real fast. Come here, buddy.
In the fans is RuPaul's Drag Race with like a payload on it instead of RuPaul's Drag Race.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
The floor is yours.
Toronto, thank you so much for hosting all of the fans. I don't have any more words. Let's give it up for your 2023 Overwatch.
And they're really making this easy for me.
Unbelievable stuff. Where's Coach Gumbo? Coach, come over here. Come over here, Coach. Come on, guys. Come on. RuPaul, first, I want to get you real quick, my friend. What an incredible achievement this is, not only dominating in the grand finals, but really just dominating in this entire competition.
Yeah, the audio's not exactly synced.
Did you feel like this
Here, let me try and speed it up.
basically just a few rounds away?
I think going into this, we were really confident.
See,
All
maybe-
year, we practiced
maybe the
so many
catch-up
hours, so
will
hard
fix
every
it.
day, and we have an amazing coaching staff, an amazing organization, and we're always pushing ourselves every day. Then we came here this week, we knew we were going to win.
They knew.
Nope, it's not. So it's not on me. All good.
Brother, congratulations. You are
Either way, while this is getting knocked out, quick shout out to Blizzard and Overwatch League for giving us the opportunity to chill and watch competitive gaming at the same time.
Mastermind of this whole team, Coach Gumba. Coach.
What up, Coach?
My friend, first and foremost, I interviewed you yesterday. And, oh, watch out behind you. You don't want to knock out your brand new trophy. Come over here. We'll get a better shot right in front of the trophy. Look at that. All right. So, you told me that when you set foot here, you're usually nervous, you're worried, you're not concerned, but you looked me in the windows of my soul and you told me you're going to be a world champion. So how does it feel?
The windows of my
Basically
soul.
make the spoiler come true.
Dude, he's so
As
funny.
predicted, I knew we'd win, especially once Atlanta was eliminated. They were the biggest challenge to us, I feel. Other teams didn't have as much practice, so we knew we'd won once Atlanta was eliminated.
Well, I mean, Coach, it's without a doubt this team has been an incredible
The windows
force in the league.
of my
anything you want to say
soul.
to the squad, but also anything you want to say to the people who came out in droves. There's a guy who flew all the way from Florida to come hang out with y'all today. What you want to say to them, Gumba?
Actually, all of us flew out from Florida, so that's
fair.
Yeah, I think that's expected. I want to thank the players for putting up with me. That's the most important thing. We run a really tight ship. We're hard on the players every day, and they deserve to be rewarded for that. So I'm really thankful to the players for dealing with my crap every day.
Hey, man, well, I think we're all glad to see how great this team has been. And by the way, you haven't had a chance yet, but that's yours. Go ahead and lift it up. Well deserved, well deserved.
I wonder what that's made out of.
And now it's time to announce our MVP. So, Sean, thank you so much. And let's go ahead and bring out Danny. Now, I'm not going to lie. I didn't hear it. So, Danny, I'm going to rely on you for the MVP. Who is it going to be in 2023?
Any guesses, Toronto? I think I heard it. 2023 Grand Finals MVP
There you go.
goes to Merritt. Congratulations!
Yeah, good. Good. Or imagine being Houston right now, seeing that.
Damn. Feels for me.
That's cold.
Yeah, this is actually so sick.
That's super sick.
Imagine drop. Wait, okay, do we know for sure he was dropped, or was he like paid more and drafted?
Chad was saying he was dropped. Yeah, so Houston dropped him. Florida picked him up, and literally in his second year, they win, and he gets MVP.
That's actually insane. That's so cool.
Dude, I would just take a picture, like have a friend take a picture, you just give him the finger and send it to the coach. I would be so petty, dude.
Oh man.
I mean, it really feels great to be the Grand Finals MVP. But
I like his
feel like
shoes.
it's not me that really played well.
They're pretty
but
cool.
I think it is our teammates that really supported me, supported the whole team to get the win. One final question. I mean, you
Florida
are the Grand
GM was
Finals
apparently
MVP,
super
so I want you to
confused
say
about why they
Merritt,
let him go.
Are you the best DPS player that we have in the Overwatch League? 자, 마지막 질문입니다. 알아들으셨죠? 알아들으셨죠? It's a simple yes or no question. I want you to say it loud and proudly, okay? 자, 크게 자신감 있게 네 아니면 아니오로 대답을 하시면 됩니다. 자, 해주세요. 3, 2, 1. Yes! Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your Grand Finals MVP, Merritt!
I missed it.
And give it up one more time for your world
Oh, did you not? So he asked, he was like, so it's just simple yes or no question. Are you the best DPS in the Overwatch League right now? He's just like,
yes.
yes.
Nice. I love that. The other DPS in his team's like, oh, man.
That is uncensored joy, and that's how it should be. Ladies and gentlemen, your Overwatch League 2023 champions are the Florida Mayhem. In the first time in this franchise history, they get to host this trophy up in the air. And what a season it's been for this squad. They have been dominant, they have been creative, they have been explosive, and now they are our champions.
Years in the making, they are our unquestionable Overwatch League champions. They did it the right way by playing all kinds of compositions. There's no question like, oh,
that's cool.
What if we had a different meta? What if we had desired something else? The Florida Mayhem, they did it on Reinhardt, they did it on Sigma, and someone can play the Winston too. The Florida Mayhem are unquestionably the best team here in the Overwatch League.
I think we saw a compositional outmatch here, but it wasn't just because Houston doesn't understand the meta. It was someone I think is such a crucial element of this that Florida is able to counter swap every single time, always staying ahead of the game. I think This is an omen for the future of
having a
Overwatch 2.
crazy
These highly
tank that can
flexible players
play
who really embrace
any
the
tank.
spirit of the game, ready to play whatever their team needs.
Absolutely.
They are the lightning rods that really
You almost have to, right?
You have to, yeah.
Finally, in a highly diverse
I feel like in a competitive scenario like that, if you are a pro player at a game that has a ton of different characters that play the role that you can play it in the role that you play, you've got to be good at every single one of them.
They came such a long way, Johnny. At the beginning of the season, we looked at that squad and the way they played, and we thought, man, they're just so aggressive. Every team can exploit that. Like, they need to.
Gotta keep up with the meta changes.
They managed to rock up with so many different styles, so many different compositions throughout the years, just kept adapting and adapting and adapting.
And these are the rising stars, finally fulfilling their destiny, and someone winning.
All right, guys, everybody figure out how to get your hand on it so you can all lift it at the exact same time, but also position for the camera so it looks good, which is typically not possible, but sure.
Being promoted to the Overwatch League on through the final last year, coming over to the Florida Mayhem and winning the title. It's about RuPaul and his Baptiste in the backline, together with Shorong.
You gotta go do your laundry?
I gotta get laundry done,
Yeah, go. All good. Thanks for hanging out.
Of course, I love watching Overwatch League, so that was an easy yes.
I will message you with like the time that I land or whatever, and we'll figure it out dinner tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good.
Cool. Thank
you. Travel safe. Bye.
You do. Bye.
What was mood down there?
I mean, I'm sure
Dude.
you guys can guess it. They're just ecstatic. They're
Oh man, watching pro play in any esport like this always makes me wish that I was 20 years younger and could take another run at this kind of stuff.
I did great. It's about how the whole team was great.
Sometimes it's that hunger to win that brings you even.
That's gotta feel good, especially for Merit. That is friggin' crazy, dude.
For the Florida Mayhem is that every single one of them was hungry. There wasn't
that is a huge comeback for him.
You know, you need to carry us. You're the veteran. You're the expert. No, they had to come together. It wasn't one. It was together. It was the one team, not the one player. And so for me, I think this is a well-deserved championship. I don't think we could have had a better result here in this grand final.
Oh, I like the shirt. Did you see that? The maple leaf with Tracer in the middle of it. That was friggin' sick.
Winning it all. The stat that everyone's been waiting eagerly to quote as well, that all 4 bottom teams from the inaugural season have finally won a championship.
Yeah, I like that shirt a lot.
The Shanghai Dragons, 0-40, they claimed theirs in 2021. The Florida Mayhem, now finally, the second worst team in 2018.
Oh, dude, JMO, yeah. Don't get me wrong, winning those tourneys in people's garages was super fun.
Champions in 2019 and 2020.
Wait, Cobra, how old are you, Cobra? I think I knew this.
Calling it heading into the playoffs. That's what you wanted to see. And here
Oh,
we are.
bumped into a camera. That one's expensive.
Mayhem
Broken.
Did it. And I couldn't be happier that these are the players we get to call champions this very year. But let's
48.
take a look at this incredible grand
Yeah, we'll
final.
get you 30 years, brother.
Absolute dominance they showcased on this very
Oh, they do like
stage.
individual
Let's roll
pictures of
some
everybody?
highlights
That's
of
really
how
cool.
The Florida Mayhem got that victory.
You know, it started off strong for Houston. It looked like on that first control map, maybe they had some answers. Maybe they had activated enough to be able to make
Hey,
this
yeah,
series
Dan, I'll be around, man.
But Florida, they retained their composure. They brought it back on that first control map.
I was like, penguins randomly.
Mayhem just continued to adapt.
The cutaway to penguins.
Houston had to play a perfect game to win this, and ultimately that was just too high of a hurdle to get over.
And they tried so many different things. This was a Houston Outlaws team that threw everything against the wall. Obviously coming out and playing the Sigma composition, because truly, Bernard was their best option when it came to beating this Reinhardt composition. Swapping over to the Orisa here on Blizzard World, the Houston Outlaws recognized that maybe Boston Uprising had it figured out all along. Maybe the composition that Boston Uprising utilized to beat London Spitfire, playing this Reinhardt composition, would be it. But this is where so much flexibility
Dude, so many friggin' good shots in there. Merritt was absolutely shredding.
over to the Sigma. And as we headed over to Flashpoint, we saw that Houston Outlaws...
Yeah, watching comp Overwatch 2 makes you want to play it.
I mean, there were moments though.
It's gonna infect my brain again, dude.
Remarkably close to working.
There's too many games. There's too much stuff I want to play.
For me, that is where.
Yeah, listen, my life is extremely difficult, is what I'm trying to say. And I think that a little bit of respect would go a long way, all right?
Players like Merritt, time and time again, when Houston had just eked out some tiny.
Yeah, Colby, I know. But I mean, things have changed too, right? 20 years ago, we didn't have the internet in the same way that we do now, even remotely.
Finals MVP performance.
And finally, Fearless came in for the Houston Outlaws here on map 4. surely as a last hope, maybe he could become the protagonist reverse sweeping the
So down in Fade deck, Andy, you'd have to ask her, man.
At this point,
You'd have to ask her.
Maybe the Winston composition, maybe diving with Sombra Tracer would be it, but it was not to be. It was Florida Mayhem throughout.
I don't think we can criticize the coaching decisions from the Outlaws. Honestly, I think you said it well. They threw everything at the wall. They had to keep trying new ideas, keep pushing, trying to find the crack in Florida Mayhem's armor, but there just was nothing to exploit on that squad. You can't say it any other way than congratulations, Florida Mayhem. You deserve it.
Absolutely. Well, and that means that the Florida Mayhem are the team to take home $1 million. They got the bag this season. And we have to congratulate the Houston Outlaws, of course, for a very well-deserved second place. Those two teams, they've been
I mean, yeah, second place is still 400K.
It was a back and forth between.
Still,
Those were the two teams,
so
the first two
money.
teams to take down the giant, the juggernaut
Oh,
of the
man.
regular season, the Atlanta Reign. And now those are the two teams which find themselves in that grand final.
Let's see, $1 million split between all the players in the team, probably whether they, because there's like a substitute, right? So they have 6 players, but then you also have a percentage of that goes to the team, percentage of that goes to probably the coach, percentage of that goes to let's say team, coach, each player individually, and then you probably lose half of it to taxes.
Which he had a lot. Jake in the green room would always be like.
So the end, they
That's
each
I
made
think that's sort of the thing that
10 grand.
that I guess players say or something, and he would always do that. And I mean, Merritt had so many of those moments.
I'm
and
just
even
kidding.
the grand finals.
But also all of those things are real.
He definitely deserved this award.
Merritt, he's a quiet player, and so, he comes in the interview, he says something lovely and humble, like, of course he does, that, it's my team, it's these wonderful guys around me, and he really believes it. He's a humble guy, but for me, what I love so much about Merritt is that
$30
he's the
is
perfect player for a
confetti.
system like this. The peaks of skill,
First place was
I
a
think,
mill
right now on
atomic.
the hit scan roll, I think he is the best, but I think more than that, it's the way he can fit into the system that Gunba, McGravy, the staff of the Florida Mayhem created this season.
Boom.
And refined and refined and refined.
Boom.
When I worked with Merritt, I never once had to tell him something twice. I mean,
Yeah,
it's an
this was a
incredibly
nasty
complicated
combo
game.
right
It's
here.
very normal to need to iterate and iterate, but to have this kind of mechanical skill matched by the intelligence, the read of the game that Merritt has, I mean, he's looking like one of the best players we've ever seen in the league right now.
He said it. He said he's the best damage player in the world.
He said it.
You had to push him so hard.
Too humble.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about. He was ready. He was ready.
Somebody needs to, because he deserves that kind of praise.
100%.
It's Merritt's second year in the league in general.
Was with getting that trophy, as quick were our fan arts coming in like this one from Ray,
First year Drempy with
showcasing
Florida.
That Mayhem victory. So once
his
again,
first
of course,
year
thanks
was
to
with
everyone who's been
Houston.
sending in
They
their
got rid of
fan
him.
art throughout the year. It's been
Don't know
such
why.
a joy
I don't see why.
to see you all capturing those beautiful moments that we got to witness on the servers and now on this very stage. And I think it is time for us to close
Jam
this one out.
apparently
And I
is
wanna bring in
consistency issues,
everyone, all
but
those
I mean,
beautiful
you work with a
voices,
player, you
voices
can
and
resolve
faces,
that.
which have been, yeah, this is another birthday celebration for Mr. X. Some might also call it the grand finals. And just like that, the 2023 season is
Don't leave her
coming to
out.
an
She's
end, and we
she's
get
stuck
to
behind
look back
somebody.
at 6 incredible, unforgettable years. It's really impossible to express the emotions that all of you
The guy from the
out there
container on
and
the
us
streets.
here in
Oh,
the desk
Colby,
are
yeah.
feeling right now,
Did
but
you
I
watch
will
that
give
back,
it a
dude?
try.
It was funny.
I currently feel an insane, an immense sense of gratitude, love, and pride, thinking of the heroes behind the scenes who have shaped and built the Overwatch League. You all made this so much more than just a competition. This was not just a show, all right? This was a shared dream that was uniting us across borders, languages, and differences. It was the hard work and the commitment of everyone out there, which was bringing the teams and the fans alike the best possible experience each and every show, and all of that has been nothing short of remarkable.
Joe,
And to my
just put the
broadcast
mirror down, bro.
family,
It's all
right
good,
here with
man.
me on stage,
Your shit will
and
grow
everyone
back up.
who joined us in the past as well. Your voices have guided us through the ups and downs, through all the action the past 6 years. Just thank you. Your talent, your love, and your passion has made this an unforgettable journey for us all. And you out there, the fans, your cheers, your tears, the unwavering support, you were the light of this league. You made this so much more than just a gaming community. This was family. You are incredible, and we want to thank you so much for every single moment you shared with us. And of course, our teams. You all
as far as I know, there's
sportsmanship.
This is the last year for Overwatch League, unless something happens.
And defeats. And now,
there's like a big.
we close this chapter. I think we should all just look back at it and remember the moments that
they're
probably
working on trying to do something to save it, but I think Blizzard cutting a lot of the esports sort of stuff.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being a part of this incredible journey. It's been an honor, a privilege, and a joy to share this experience with all of you. Thank you so much.
So yeah.
Welcome to the Blizzard Arena.
They offered all the teams crazy cheap buyouts to be crazy not to take.
Begins today.
The anticipation has been building, and it is finally time. We are live.
So let me.
Can you get over the roof there? Oh my!
Oh my! What a play! What a grab!
Another jump here off the high ground. Super goes forward, but gets stuck up. The EMP comes in, and ding! He rains down hell from above.
Here comes Pine. Gets one, gets two. Looking for a bit more, gets another one.
Tuno's down again. That heralds disaster generally for the Fusion, and Carpe wasn't far behind. Prophet! He's killed 4 players now on his own.
From Vancouver, locks him in the sound barrier. Sound bomb coming from John. Oh my God! He does it again.
Flutter now moving onto the Widowmaker, taking the clutch into his own hands. The headshot after headshot after headshot.
This for the Gladiators. We're going to try and circle around. I'm going to call this the merry-go-round because it makes me laugh. Makes me happy. And Sean Paul switches to the Widowmaker at just the right time.
Dude, I love there's multiple clips of Merritt just crushing people there. Great with a 6-piece. Zenith, I think so. Part of the problem with Overwatch League, the problem with Overwatch League in general is that when it first started, they had these lofty ambitions and massive buy-in fees. It was 20 million per team to be able to get in during season 1. I think at what, 8 or 12 teams or something like that, with expansion over the years. Between the cost, a lot of people criticize the YouTube exclusivity deal, and COVID, plus things that happened at Blizzard, Activision Blizzard. All of those things started stacking up, and there's been a big drop off in viewership around OWL in general. I think profitability, it showed promise during season 1, and as things went on, it just didn't play out the way that they wanted it to. It's the same reason you see things like there hasn't been another World Cup for Fortnite, stuff like that. Yeah, it's too bad.
I mean, you could have told me that you spoke English, honestly.
The fans never thought they'd see this day. It took 43 matches. Feels like a really emotional moment here.
So yeah. So I think Blizzard set up buyouts or offered buyouts at $6 million a piece for each team to buy them out of the remainder of their contract so that they have no obligation to stay in OWL. And more teams are, I think, taking that. I haven't seen an official like a full list of everything. But yeah, that is as far as I know right now. The end of Overwatch League. Which really sucks. Not gonna lie. Watching Overwatch at a professional level is a blast. It's so much fun. The players are fucking insane. The stuff that they could pull off in game is fucking insane. And as time goes on, hopefully we don't see more of these kind of things happening. And I hope something can happen. And professional Overwatch players. There's a lot of players out there that are exceptional that don't have a game to play right now. There's rumors of teams still putting together what it was before OWL started. Yeah, I think there will be people that will rise up and try and do something with it. I hope Blizzard can figure their shit out because they have some real damn good competitive games. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I don't want to get emotional about it either. So that's it for me for today. No stream tonight. I'm gonna hang out with my brothers and watch and finish the live action One Piece with wifey. I will be live tomorrow playing Tarky for probably about a half day. I got to pack and go to LA. While I'm in LA, I'll be able to stream a little bit. There's gonna be COD stuff. There's apparently going to be streaming pods, but I'm going to be honest with you. We'll see. I don't know what they're going to have installed on it. I'll find out. I'll let you know. I might just chill. I might chat. I might relax, man. I might take some time just for me and just be around buds and just disappear for a little bit, minus those couple streams. I'm not going to bring the mobile stream setup because I'm not going to have a lot of free time anyway. I'm interested to see what the new COD is, what Modern Warfare 3 looks like. I don't know what all they're going to show us. I have no idea on details. I don't know if we're going to see multiplayer or if they're going to do another DMZ or Warzone or what I don't know what we're going to see. But I will stream every bit of it that I can. So keep that in mind. Steve, if you're watching, I need a Modern Warfare 3 reveal thumbnail in which I don't look like fucking Allier, please. Yeah, so we'll keep that in mind. And then I'm back on Friday. So I leave Monday, back Friday. All right. So yeah, Live tomorrow. If you got nothing going on, I'll try and jump on nice and early so we can get a bunch of time in during the day. And then, yeah. And then I'm out for a little bit. And then when I'm back, we make sweet eyeball love to each other again and get back to video games and shit. So thanks for watching. Thanks to Blizzard and Overwatch League for sponsoring the stream. This, however, they have a request where this replay goes away at the end. It doesn't stay listed, I think, because of certain things. So I hope you enjoyed it, because it's gonna go bye-bye when this is all done. All right, love you guys. I'll see you later. Peace, y'all.
With an army of vipers and lions, I had to keep on reaching up, cause it was my time to tear down the kingdom, call out the liars. Got a jail on my heart from the pessimist, got those nails in my mouth for impressionists. Spent too much money on a therapist, it couldn't fix me, I accepted it. Gladiator, 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 picked a fight with the gods, I'm the giant slayer. Shaker, dominator, freight train, wrecking ball, I'm the gladiator. Tell me what it is that you think you believe. Caught in a crossfire, trouble at sea. Every single day I feel that gold underneath. I see the locked doors, but I got the key. I'ma give you a second just to catch your breath, cause I can see